No matter what's around the corner, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Swany County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Brantford and in Live Oak. In Brantford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance. It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Suwannee River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th, live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwannyParks.com.
Wayne Frier Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Frier Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Frier Live Oak today or online at WayneFrierHome.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
It's time for Coach's Corner, a pregame interview with Suwannee High head football coach Kyler Hall. Brought to you by Bean Painting, serving the community for over 30 years. Licensed and insured, family owned and operated. Remember, it hasn't been painted till it's bean painted.
Good evening, Bulldog fans. It's time for Suwannee High Bulldog football here on rivercountrysports.com. Tonight, it's the Dogs at home against the Godby Cougars. Coach Kyler Hall is with me. Coach's Corner. Coach, last week, the Madison Cowboys, Suwannee went over to Boot Hill, ready to do battle, and you came out looking good. Man, went down the field, scored in that first drive, 7-0. I don't know what happened after that, but we looked good early. Matter of fact, 14-14, we still look good, but then the wheels kind of came off.
Yeah, we did. We, really good start offensively. Defensively, I thought we came out a line right, in position. We gave up the first down off of missed tackles, and that's just one thing you can't do against Madison. But, with a few minutes left in the half, we're 14-14.
Yes.
And then we have a bad play in special teams. We give up another. So, again, the second quarter continues to be a nightmare over the first 3 weeks of the year. So we've got to figure out a way to finish the first half positively and then come out in the third quarter ready to play. But you can't give Madison 2 freebies right before the half, and they get the ball coming out. So bad finish to the half, but a good start, and you look for the positives there. So we need to continue starting fast offensively.
Yeah, I mean, we did. We started fast, had a great first drive. That scripted drive was perfect. Moses with the first touchdown catch from Sykes, and we went up 7-0. And Madison came back, and they had that darn swinging gate. They got a procedure call and ended up kicking the ball, didn't make it. So we still had the lead at that point. But then our very next drive, we fumbled and gave them the short field.
Yep.
And you can't do that against Madison. Not only that, but the bad snap, as you mentioned, that's 2 freebies.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. They're plenty good, without helping them. So turnover, special teams, blunder that lead to short fields. I mean, they're tough enough to defend when they've got to drive the field, but when you give those guys short field, it's a recipe for bad things to happen. But on that same note, defensively, regardless if it's a turnover, bad snap on the punt, we've got to come out and find a way to get a stop. At worst, hold them to a field goal instead of just letting teams drive down the score.
Yeah. And the thing about Madison, I mean, we had to work for our scores, working the ball down the field and mixing up the run and the pass. It seemed like they'd just break one off.
Yeah, that was very accurate. They're a quick strike team, especially in the run game. And again, missed tackles and we saw it very early. You can't do that because once those guys get out in space and break free, they're hard to catch, hard to bring down. So again, just a lot of things we've got to continue to fix defensively.
Defensively, I mean, we knew what they were. They didn't do anything we didn't expect. I
No.
mean, we saw that wingback trap. We saw the quarterback run the football, and they had a couple of quarterbacks, but the Crumedy kid's pretty special as far as running the ball. But and we knew they had a bevy of backs ready to go, and they had speed. But doggone, it seemed like we were in position. We just couldn't wrap up, and make that tackle.
Yeah, credit to Madison. They have really good athletes and they run the ball really hard. So, from our defensive guys, especially when you're linebacker, secondary, where you've got to come up and field and show in the run game. If you don't come up there with bad intentions and physically, like they're going to make you look silly. They're going to run through you, run by you. And we struggled with that, and missed tackles has been something that's been glaring this year.
Yes.
So that's again, added to the checklist of things that we've got to do better, just on our end. Regardless, we're in position, our guys are in place, but at some point we got to make those tackles, make those plays.
Despite the first half mistakes, 28-14, the game's not at a hand at halftime. But in the second half, we just couldn't get the offense rolling. Did have one spark there with the return by Frier, and Madison showing their speed actually caught him at the 10. And I was worried. I said, oh, my goodness, we're not going to get any points here. And we didn't get any points there.
Yep. I think we ended that one with the turnover.
With the interception.
Yeah, with the interception. We flipped the field. But, yeah, the good part, kickoff return has had some good spots throughout this year. We're doing a lot more kickoff returns than I would like. But yeah, it's still a ball game at half. It's a 2-possession game, but we've got to get our guys to realize it's still a game. There's 2 quarters left to play. Continue to play, get stops, drive the field. I mean, our mentality just has not been where it needs to be when it's a close game, regardless if we're up. We're behind by a score or 2. Like, our mentality at some point has to change and decide we can still win this game.
It's so funny when you have a team. What motivates that team? I mean, does a fiery speech get it done? Does fellow players, trying to light a fire, does that get it done? I mean, pride. There's got to be some way to motivate these guys, because I know we have the talent.
No, talent's there. Pieces are there. Experience is there. Young kids coming up. The motivation is temporary, whether it's a fiery speech or you show them a video, you bring in a guest speaker. Like, that stuff is great, and you can use that, but you can't live off of that. Like, that when you step on the field and that chin strap is buckled and shoulder pads are tightened, like, that's got to be your reason. Like, you got to go out and play tough, mentally, physically. You've got to be emotionally even keeled as you can be, because it's, we face good opponents. We're going to be in big games. So the motivation at some point is going to run out, and then your discipline has to kick in. And we just haven't been very disciplined in doing our job.
Yeah. 49-14 final score. Madison gets the win over Swany. The good news is we've got a district ball game this Friday night, and we can turn the whole thing around. We get a win at home against the Godby Cougars. Back to talk about that after this timeout. It's Coach's Corner, Swany football on a Friday night here on RiverCountrySports.com.
Need to paint? Call the pros at Charles Bean Painting. They'll paint it, they'll have it looking good. Whether it's outside your home or business or inside, they do texturing, drywall repair, plus pressure cleaning. Call for a free estimate. 386-209-7381. Licensed and insured, family owned and operated, serving the area over 30 years. Charles Bean Painting, LLC. Remember, it hasn't been painted till it's Bean Painting. 209-7381.
Back here with Coach Hall. And, Coach, great opportunity tonight. The Godby Cougars come into Langford Stadium. The place should be rocking. It's a district ball game. If we can get this win tonight, forget about I wanted to beat Columbia. Don't get me wrong. I know you did. Wanted to beat Madison, wanted to beat Mayo. But if you go 1-0 in the district, the whole season turns around.
It really does. This is the biggest game of the year. This game weighs a little bit heavier than the rest because it's a district game. Whoever comes out victorious tonight, 1-0 in the district, in the driver's seat, in the lead, you set yourself up to win the district. Yep. You set yourself up to host home playoff games. I mean, there's a lot that rides on this game, and you take 2 teams that are 0-3, that are searching for a win, that want to get in that win column. So this is one that's been circled. I know for me personally, and hopefully for our guys has been the case as well. But I love that we're at the house. You know, we were at their place last year, 2 great ball games, and they made a few more plays than we did, and but those were very winnable games, and I don't look for anything different than another great game tonight. They're very talented. A lot of guys back from that team last year, so we got to put it all together. You know, tonight is the night. We got to come out with a win.
Yeah, I'm going back to last year, and I know you probably don't want to talk about this,
That's all good.
but we had a chance in that game against Godby, and we gave up a touchdown with no time on the clock. That's the playoff game that we had a chance for a field goal, 26-yard chip shot, and we missed that. And then they get the ball back 35 seconds, and darn if they didn't go down the field from the 20-yard line and ended up getting points right at the end of the ball game. And then the regular season game. Remember we played at Childs last year.
Yes, I do.
And we had the lead in that one until about 2 minutes left. Yeah.
About 11 fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So I mean, just inexcusable where we missed out on those. But for whatever reason, we had to go through that. I mean, those are as 2 tough losses as you can get, and it was because of again us not doing our job. We didn't coach well enough. So man, now it's a new year, and again, everything is there for us. Like they're in the exact same boat that we are. Exact same boat. We're gonna have to have some guys step up tonight with some guys out. But man, this is a big game. This weighs a lot tonight.
Yeah, you say you didn't coach well enough. I mean, you went to the prevent defense. All you had to do was prevent them from getting across that goal line. I don't know what else you could have done, but anyway.
You just got to make a tackle at
Yeah,
some point.
that was all.
I almost jumped out and tried to make a tackle. It was a mad scene to watch him.
Yeah.
He's a great player now.
You probably got chunked, but at least they wouldn't have scored.
He's in overtime or something. I just want to go to overtime at that point.
All right, tell me about this year's Godby Cougars. They've come in scoring a lot of points. They're 0-3, as you mentioned, but losing to Rickards 41-34, lost to Florida High 43-36, lost to Pensacola Catholic 42-28. It's not like this team can't score.
No, they can score. They've got dynamic receivers, one of the best in the state with the Simmons kid, number 1. Their quarterback, so their quarterback situation is kind of interesting. During the summer, Gaston and Godby switched quarterbacks. Godby kid went over there. Gaston kid came to Godby. So
okay,
the kid that's starting now was at Gaston County last year. Very good player, good arm, good size. Not a great runner, but he can throw it. The kid that transferred to Gaston from Godby last year, he just transferred back to Godby. So he's on the roster tonight. It's going to be his first game. I think we're going to see him at some point. Apparently, he's going to start.
That's totally legal
in Florida. That's Florida high school for you.
Wow.
So yeah, transferred over. Their head coach leaves. Gaston County gets in trouble, so some of the kids come back. So yeah, now he's backup quarterback, starting safety. So they've had a very interesting offseason, which I really hope that plays to our advantage. Like our guys have been together. They've been working together. There hadn't been mid-season, guys coming in. Like we are who we are. So now we need to go play to the level that we're capable of playing. But it's going to be a tall task because they're a very explosive offense.
Yeah, big arm. Talking about number 10, kind of a pro-style quarterback,
Yep.
and his stats running the ball not real well, but he can chunk it around, and he's got some great receivers. And then running back-wise, got to stop number 5 somehow, and they've got a couple of other weapons as well, but that McMillan kid looks pretty special.
McMillan's very, very good. He saw him back during the spring was the first time I saw him, and saw him this year when they played Florida High. Good size back, runs really hard. He's one you don't want to let get loose. Kind of reminds me of Lynn Gross back in the day.
Wow.
It's kind of that stature, that running style. The thing that is interesting, they haven't fed him the ball as much as you would think. But they have a lot of playmakers at receiver too. So but 5 is definitely a good player. They'll get the ball to him in the screen game and leaking him out the backfield. So he's one we got to keep tabs on as well.
Yeah, 0-1. I mean, they've got a bunch of them. Now you're telling me the Gaston kids have come back. So okay, fine.
Come on to the party.
Yeah. So hopefully Swany can play a little bit of defense.
Yeah, we got to.
And you got to, been scoring. I feel like you're going to be able to score on these guys, but we got to stop them once in a while. But looking at District 2 and 3A, you mentioned
Baker and Wakulla 1-2, Suwannee and Godby 0-3. So this district wide open. This is the beginning of district play. So if we can just get the dub tonight.
It is. I mean, we get the first crack at it. Then in 2 weeks we get Wakulla at the house. So it really sets us up for the rest of the year if we go and take care of business tonight. And I believe we will. I believe we're going to play our best game of the year. We're going to make the plays that we have to play or that we have to make. And our guys, they've, to their credit, man, they've stayed together and they've continued to work through this struggle. And I believe we'll see the payoff tonight.
All right. I'm going to have to leave it with you because I'm going to be down in Gainesville. Brantford is on no-call tonight, so I've got that duty, and Matt Campbell's going to fill in. I know. Oh, man. It's not my choice.
But go Bucks. Go Bucks.
There you go. We're rooting for Brantford, and I'm rooting for the Dogs.
Absolutely.
So good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you, Wayne.
You've been watching Coach's Corner. Stay tuned. Matt and Andy have the call coming up next. Keep it here for Dog Ball on a Friday night on rivercountrysports.com.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
What is Kinetic Fiber Internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable Kinetic Fiber Internet. Internet better.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
Suwannee Bulldog football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance, Van Carpet One, Suwannee Parks and Recreation, J&W Automotive, Wayne Frier Homes, Beef O'Brady's and the Live Oak UPS Store, Kinetic by Windstream, Roundtree Moore Ford, home of the Roundtree Moore Ford Red Zone, by Bennett's Glass Company, by Live Oak Jewelry, by Morgan Tree and Debris, by West Haney Chevrolet, and by the Suwannee County School District. Suwannee High Bulldog football, live here on rivercountrysports.com.
Beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Now for our prayer.
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this night, for the chance to gather as a community, and for the gift of this game. We ask your protection over every player on the field. Keep them safe, strong, and focused. Bless the coaches with wisdom, the officials with fairness, and the fans with spirit and respect. Help us compete with courage, play with integrity, and honor you in everything we do. May this be a night of teamwork, pride, and lasting memories. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Well, at the old dog house, Paul Langford Stadium, Charles Blaylock Field, under the lights, Friday night. It don't get no better than that.
Yeah, it is actually a beautiful Friday evening for football. A little bit of coolness, stillness in the air tonight, Andy, and glad to be here with you.
Well, the Dogs of Suwannee, they'll be taking on the Godby Cougars. Both teams come in 0-3, so somebody is going to win a football game tonight.
Yeah, it's looking for both programs looking for their first win of the season. Let's hope that the home-standing Suwannee Bulldogs come out on top. But it's a great, formidable opponent. Their record is a little bit skewed by the opponents that they've played so far.
Oh, absolutely. The Dogs last week, they kind of, with Madison, man, they should probably be 7-8. They whooped up on us just a little bit over there at Boot Hill. And then the same way with Rickard, the Godby Cougars, they played Rickards, Florida High, and Pensacola Catholic. So it ain't like they were playing no cupcakes. Same way with the Dogs. You look at the Dogs lost to Lafayette. Lafayette's 3-0, Columbia's 3-0, and Madison got their first win against us, but they had played some stellar teams. Boy.
Yeah, so the records can be a little bit fooling, but we'll see tonight as this game unfolds what we're going to be doing. Looks like they've got a pretty good quarterback out there. Just watched him warm up, big 6'5" guy. Last name is Daughtry?
Yeah, I'm going to call him Daughtry. I may mess it up all night long, but yeah, he's 37 for 66, thrown for 522 yards. He's got 2 go-to receivers. Number 1 is Simmons. He has 14 receptions for 135 yards. And then number 15 on the other side, he has 7 receptions for 163. So that Dog defense is going to have to do some double hunkering down.
Yeah, it's going to mean the eye discipline for the linebackers and the defensive backs. Kind of finding the ball in the air, something we've struggled to do so far this year, and then hopefully we can get some of that sure-handed tackling going on. We've been remiss in missing some tackles so far this season.
Yeah, it's been a tough one, but it's going to be the Dogs and the Cougars all night long. Boy, doing it doggy style on a Friday night. We'll take a break on rivercountrysports.com.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Ford red zone. At Roundtree Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMillFord.com today.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
It's a home day tonight as the Dogs welcome the Cougars of Godby in the doghouse. At Live Oak Jewelry, you can make it a home day too. From choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ, be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Live Oak Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Back here at the old doghouse, it'll be the Dogs and the Cougars all night long, and we'll give you those starting lineups. And here's old Matt Campbell with the offensive starting lineup for your Suwannee High School Bulldogs.
Yeah, starting center tonight, number 74, Blaine Cruz. Left guard, number 55, Reese Bronson. Number 51, the right guard, Brody Bean. Left tackle, number 50, Colton Hagedorn. The right tackle, number 75, Dalton Crosno. Tight end tonight will be number 21, Hunter Watson. The wide receivers tonight will be number 10, Coy Frier. number 0, Ty Moses. Number 13, Jack Harrington. At running back will be number 28, Lou Jack Smith. And behind center at quarterback, number 4, Thomas Sykes.
And for that Dog defense, the old junkyard defense, it'll go like this. Hagedorn will be in the center, number 50. It'll be, you'll either see Jacob Lord or old Kyler Watson. I saw him out there on the field, and I didn't actually get to talk to the coach, but for his return, it'll be a great thing because he usually goes at the defensive end position. The nose guard will be Ja'Cory Brown. Your defensive tackle, Trenton Anderson, big number 64. Your linebackers, number 15, Marco Rojas, and number 18, Travis Fedd, along with number 16, Josh Johnson. Your rover, big number 10, that's Coy the Boy Frier. And at cornerback, number 5, it'll be Bubba Lovett, along with number 20, Jaden Polite. He'll be taking Jamarcus Cherry's place. Cherry got a little bit injured last week, and I saw him on the sidelines. And finally, at the free safety position, big old number 13, good to see him back, old Jack Harrington.
Yeah, and the captains from each team will be coming out to midfield. And while we're doing that, we'll go ahead to our break. So you're listening to Bulldog Football on rivercountrysports.com.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to 2 things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees and no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
All right, and they're out there doing the coin toss, and you can see that live. I'm talking about a great thing, and we'll see what the officials came up with here. It looks like the Cougars for Godby, they will receive the ball. And the old Dogs of Swany kick off here in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, and looks like Swany will be kicking from south to north. We've got I don't know, you tell me the direction of that breeze, somewhere out of the north?
Yeah, I was looking for the flag in the corner, but it's at half mast, so I see it now, and it is a little bit out of the north. Get out of the northeast.
Probably be a good time to talk about why that flag's at half mast. We've got yesterday we observed the 24th anniversary of September 11th terrorist attacks, and then also the tragic assassination of Charlie Kirk. So hopefully we can bring you a little bit of distraction, a little lighthearted distraction, and some entertaining football here tonight.
And hopefully so, as the Dogs of Swany, they enter from that north end zone, and they'll bring the American flag along with the dog flag over here to the near sideline. The captains for Swany tonight, number 4, Thomas Sykes. Number 13, old Jack Harrington. Number 21, Hunter Watson. And number 50, Colton Hagedorn.
Looking to score big, Swany Graphics is your one-stop shop for all printing needs. See them blueprints, brochures, forms, books, banners, signs, hats, engraving, even pre-made gift items ready to buy. Call them today at 386-362-1848 or stop by the shop on 129 North in Live Oak. Swany Graphics, proud supporters of Bulldog football. And you can print that.
I know that's right. I was watching Godby. 2 of the players were going to the south end zone, and the others went toward the north, and see if their go-to players who they listed. Usually number 12, Rashawn Taylor, will be one of the deep backs, and he will. And then on the other side, it'll be number 28 for them, another big-time player, Darius Cosby.
Kicking off for Swany will be number 26. That's little Bill, as I call it, little Bill Slaughter. Kind of a nickname that I've gave him since he was a little fella. Curious to see if we try the pooch kick. We've been doing that quite a bit. I'm not a fan, but you know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, usually they'll have C.J. Allen back there, but they have seen our pooch kick, and he may be somewhere up further on the football field. And the thing is, we're trying to cut out the return. I know their good return man, number 12, is back there, Rashawn Taylor, and he'll stand somewhere around the 15-yard line. He's on the far side of the field. And I guess we're waiting on the official to mark it to play, and we'll get this hammer knocker underway.
Number 26, William Slaughter.
Slaughter gets set up somewhere around the 36-yard line as he approaches the football at the 40. He'll put a foot into it. It's going to be that short pooch kick. And if we can get some dogs down there, boy, they come up in a hurry. Number 12, Rashawn, came from the far side. He's up to the 35, maybe the 40. We're running to the near sideline. A stiff arm. We missed one tackle, two tackles, and then finally a couple of them dogs pounce on him right around the 45-yard line. That's where the old Cougars will start out 1st and 10.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I'm not a fan of it. And a lot of high shoulder style tackling there. Instead of getting that young man low, he's a load to bring down, and they've got great starting field position at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, and Rashawn Taylor, the thing about him, he came all the way from the 15-yard line to get to that football that went around the 30. We're going to have to get down there a little quicker. Cougars with the football, 1st and 10, right at the 44-yard line. Them old dogs in a 4-man front. Daughtry in the gun, handoff, first back through with number 5, McMillan. We hit him at the line of scrimmage, and we drag him down. He may have gained a yard.
Yeah, good tackle that time by number 3 for Swany, and that's going to be, well, I don't have him down right here.
Travis Fedd.
Travis Fedd, I'm sorry, that's Travis Fedd, and great tackle by Fedd, gain of only 1.
Pretty good job by the dog defense in that 4-man front. Shotgun formation for Daughtry. Single back in the backfield. They'll have 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Here's the snap. He's looking for the quick pass. No, he's going for all the marbles, and they are wide open at the 25, and there's going to be a completion to number 23, and he goes down the far sideline. That's Tylen Vickers.
Yeah, just what we feared to talk about in the pregame introductions and such. Defensive backs have got to maintain eye discipline, and he was caught looking in the backfield, and the receiver just kept running around right past him. Miscommunication between him and the safety, and an easy throw and catch for 6 quick points for the Godby Cougars.
Yeah, and that was Daughtry to Vickers, and Vickers just came out of nowhere, and he isn't one of their main go-to receivers, but he can do it. Big number 99, he'll do the kicking chores. Talenti. Set on the tee, boy, and he hammers that thing through. It's hard to tell from here, but it was good.
Yeah, big left-footed kicker there.
That's at the 11:06 mark, and with that, we'll take a break on rivercountrysports.com.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
Boy, a quick score out of those Godby Cougars. I mean, starts out at 12 minutes. I mean, it didn't take less than a minute, and they get the first touchdown after a pretty good run back on the kickoff. And on that big pass play, it was 59 yards. Daughtry to Vickers, and he went Katie barred the door. So the Godby Cougars lead at 7-0. We'll see what the Dogs can do on their first offensive stint here. Juan Rodriguez puts a foot into it, and we'll receive it right around the 4-yard line, up to the 20, and cuts to the outside, to the 25, to the 30, little stiff arm, and we get drugged to the turf. Well, a pretty good run that time by Ty Moses, coming to the near side, broke one would-be tackler, and the Dogs will start out 1st and 10 from around the 34.
Yeah, run right into the back of one of his downfield blockers, bounced off of that, bounced it to the outside, near side of the football field as we're looking at it. Gets out to about the 34-yard line. Dogs will drive start from there. And a trick formation right off the bat.
Boy, they sure are. 4 on the near side, and I mean, that's the short side of the field. We got a short slot there as well. And Watson, shotgun formation, and more or less a naked backfield beside the quarterback. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper right up the middle of the field, and we'll pound our way out for 3 or 4 yards, maybe even 5. We'll see where they spot him. They spot him close to the maybe the 39, and that was Frier.
Yeah, that was, I guess you call it the wild dog in our offense. But gain of 4 positive yards, good to see. Maybe actually 5 on first down, second and about 5 to go.
Yeah, he took a couple of snaps last week. Shotgun formation for Sykes this time. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Lou Jack. Handoff straight ahead across the 40. Boy, and he gets hammered right as he goes across the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up 2 yards up to the 41-yard line.
Yeah, it breaks up third and manageable. I think it's key for the Dogs tonight to stay on pace and head of the chain, so to speak. Third and manageable here for Swany.
Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Them Cougars digging in on the other side. They're in a 4-man front. Shotgun formation once again. Single back in the backfield. Trips to the far side of the field. That's the wide side of the field. We'll bring motion to the near side and we'll get set. That's old Hunter Watson. Harrington looks to the coach and they're going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Should have man coverage here on this side. Here's the snap and a little play action. Looking down the field. And we're going to tuck it and run across the... Boy, we'll get enough for the first down. But he got some punishment right around the 45.
Yeah, as he was going down with his knees leading, took a hit high there, but managed to get just enough for the first down. And good decision by Sykes that time, not staying back there too long. Had a good time clock there in the back of his head. Didn't have an open receiver and just got the first down. Good job here in the opening series.
See Frier will go to the far side of the field along with Harrington and also 0 Ty Moses. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Still looking at a 4-man front on that royal blue and white. Unis across from us. Here's a quick pass to the outside. It is complete, and we cuddle up the field to the 45. We'll cross the 50-yard line. Pretty good pickup that time.
I tell you what, we've run that play a lot this year and had a lot of success, kind of a la University of Florida Gators. This time, though, we get the block downfield, and it goes for about 5 yards, a good play on first down.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see it going somewhere because usually you have some corners and stuff that come up in a hurry, and they make the play. Second down, we'll call it about 5 yards for the Dog. Nose of the football right at the 50-yard line. Shotgun formation once again. 2 receivers near side. Straight handoff right up the middle of the field. A little stutter step. Boy, we get hit by a Cougar, but we drive forward for pretty good yards. Maybe picked up 3. We'll see where they spot us.
Yeah, it was a good initial surge by the line, but them defenders are pretty tough back there. Lou Jack takes the initial lick, kind of gets stood up, but then falls forward for maybe another yard and a half. Again, we're in third and manageable, third and about 2.
3rd and 2, and that's the way you want to keep it. Got to drive it down the football field. It's a good thing you do get 4 downs to get 10 yards. Trips to the near side. Shotgun formation once again. Single back in the backfield. And Watson will be in the short slot. Here it is. Thought it was going to be play action, but no, we just take it straight ahead, and we'll cross the first down marker inside the 45-yard line. And somebody say give them old Dogs a big first down.
Yeah, Lou Jack again, tough running up the middle. Offensive line gets a good push. He gains about 4 yards. We'd probably get lucky and not get called for a false start there. We had a little bit of motion there that was moving forward, but we'll take it. And first and 10 Dogs.
They'll spot the football right around the 43. First and 10 Dogs from there. 7-0. Godby leads it on one play. A big pass play early in this football game. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Cougars still in a 4-man front, 2 backers stacked in behind them. We'll bring trips, actually 2 receivers to the near side, and Frier will get set to the far side of the field. Single back in the backfield. Sykes will be the quarterback. He'll stand in the gun. Here's the snap, and once again, handoff right up the middle. Little stutter step, finds a big hole, cuts to the left, to the right, and he'll cross the 35 and be banged down close to the 32. Boy, close to the first down marker, maybe first and 10.
Yeah, another nice inside run there by Lou Jack. He does take a stutter step and gets to around big number 58, who was come in almost unblocked. And tell you what, he's definitely doing a great job. And I think actually that's number 18.
I think it is
out there. That's not Lou Jack, so that's number 18.
That'll be
us. Trayvon Fed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think he's just a sophomore. Well, you can talk about the numbers later.
Yeah.
Shotgun formation for the Dogs. First and 10. Here's the snap. Little play action. Looking. Going to put it down the field for Harrington.
Oh, wow. Where's the flag?
Mercy.
A lot of hand fighting there, which looked like he was draped on. Maybe they're going to say uncatchable down the field to Harrington. Yeah, it's tough to see those jerseys numbers from, well, in my old eyes anyways, but old Billy Moran, Coach Moran, getting me straight up here.
Well, I thought it was, and so I never would call his name because I couldn't tell if it was a 2-8 or a 1-8. But it's the first time I've seen him carrying the football.
He's
and
doing
with
a great
that,
job.
the Dogs trail 7-0 here in the first quarter. We'll take a 30 on River Country Sports. Back here at the old Dog House, moving the ball pretty well. 6:31 to go here in the first quarter. We trail 7-0. The football will be spotted right around the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 Dogs from there.
I do like the call to take a shot here once we got inside the 35 there. A good play call, just had good coverage, I guess, downfield. So 2nd and 10 now, Swany.
See what Swany does here. Been pretty successful on the run. We'll see if we stick with that, if we put it back in the air. 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs. Boy, they walk up everybody to the line, and we're going to carry it to the outside, cut to the inside. We'll pick up a little bit of yardage, maybe 3, up to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Coy Frier in there on the wild dog position, I guess you want to call it. He gets about 3, maybe 4, and it'll be 3rd and 7 now, and probably 4-down territory here if I had to guess.
Yeah, I would think so. And that time, I mean, you can see Godby, they just walked the linebackers right up to the line of scrimmage. They had everybody up there, and it was just man on man. 3rd down situation for the old Dogs of Swany. Shotgun formation. 4 Sykes. 2 receivers near side, 1 to the far side. Single back in the backfield, but I think we had a little bit of movement. Maybe not.
Yeah, they're going to say offsides on the defense. That's
Wow,
going to move it
that's
down
even
the field
better.
about 5 yards. Maybe, I think he's saying number 20, the defensive back on this end was lined up in the neutral zone, which is it is a mental mistake. We'll take it. Now it's 3rd and 2.
Yeah, just what the doggy ordered on that play, because that helps us out a little bit, makes even 4-down territory more manageable if we don't get it here on 3rd. Them old Dogs out of the huddle, they're up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Fed will be the lone back in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. We're looking at a 4-man front. 2 backers stacked in behind him. Here's a snap and handoff to Fed. Here takes it up the middle, finds a big hole. He'll cross the 20 and bang his way inside the Roundtree more for red zone.
Yeah, just some good interior blocking by the Swany offensive front. Big hole to run through. Fed hits it wide open and gains good yardage down to about the 22-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Swany from there.
Them old Dogs trying to move it down the football field, and you're right. We have to answer this score here in the first quarter. See if we keep everybody kind of in tight. That seems like what we're going to do. Only 1 wide receiver that's spread out to the near side, and he's probably 8 to 10 yards out. Near the hash. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Handoff this time up the middle. Fed once again. Boy, this time he runs into one of them linebackers, maybe right around the 15.
We'll see where they spot his forward progress. Looks like he's going to be inside the 20, down close to the 18-yard line. So good 3-4 yard pickup there on 1st down. Positive yardage on 1st down is key for us to stay on schedule here tonight.
Yeah, I would say we're definitely in 4-down territory down in the Roundtree more forward red zone.
Yeah.
Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. 4:28 and counting here in this first quarter. Dogs have been on the move, put together a pretty good long drive so far. We've had almost all the first quarter.
Yes.
Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Single back in the backfield. We'll bring motion across, and we'll do a little play action, looking to the corner of the end zone, and overthrows everybody. And I think that pass was uncatchable, so no call. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, a lot of physical coverage downfield there. Pass thrown to the corner of the end zone. Nobody within about 10 yards, so brings up 3rd down now and about 7 to go.
See what Swany comes up here with. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be a 3rd down situation for them old Dogs.
Frier's been back there in that
wild
dog a couple times, and you remember he can throw the football too, so they put him back there. They may can sneak a pass in later here in the game. We'll see what happens.
2 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field. Sykes will be the quarterback. Fed will be the long back. That's Trevon. number 18. He'll stand right around the 20. We'll bring motion near side, and they'll go with us. Looking at a 4-man front, and we're going to throw it once again. No, we tuck it and run it to the 10. Somebody say 5. Somebody say, give them dogs 6. Oh, my, no flag.
Great decision that time. I'm not sure if that was a called quarterback keeper, but he made a great decision because he had immediate pressure off of the snap and just tucks it, and there's just nothing but green grass in the end zone ahead.
Yeah, the 3:57 mark. The Dogs answer back. Now the all-important extra point. That was the old quarterback, number 4, Sykes. Scampers into the end zone. Slaughter will do the kicking chores. The tee will be set right at the 10. Here's the snap, a good one, hold everything. I think they might have jumped off sides.
I think they're going to get us for look like the left guard jumped up a little bit early there.
I thought they came early. That's what I was begging for.
So we'll back it up 5 yards and do it again.
So after the quarterback keeper and the 6 points, we're looking for a little bit more. That penalty will back us up, but the ball, it'll be spotted. It'll be like a 25-yard field goal. Spotted the tee about the, a low line drive, and it was no good. Mercy. That'll cost you. And with that, the Dogs trailing 7-6, 3:57 to go here in the first. We'll take a 30 on River Country Sports. Oh, my.
No matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Suwannee County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Brantford and in Live Oak. In Brantford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Game program number 89.
Back here at the old dog house, Swany put together a pretty good long drive. I mean, we took over the ball at the, 11:06 mark and went all the way down to 3:57. We put 6 points on the board. The point after no good. Now we'll tee it up at the 40 and kick it back to them old Godby Cougars. This time they got them walked up to around the 15. We're going to do that pooch kick to the near side, and I thought number 21 was going to get on it.
Oh, wow.
And they just step out of bounds. Number 28 once again on the return for them, which he went nowhere.
Well, that's a big break for us because that ball was going to go out of bounds. He picked it up and then literally stepped out of bounds, or else they'd have had it out around the 35, but instead they'll drive start, it looks like around the 22-yard line.
Yeah, and that was Cosby. I thought he was going to let it go too, but maybe he saw a couple of dogs within about 4 yards of him and just decided to pick it up. And like I say, he was tiptoeing on the sideline before that. Swany in a 4-man front with the green jerseys, the white trousers. Shotgun formation for Roundtree. Trips to the far side, single receiver near side, and they hand off first back through. I think that'll be number 5, Carmen Miller, and he's still on his feet. And we're driving him backwards. They finally blow the whistle, but his forward progress is going to pick him up at least 4 yards. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, big number 45 grabbed him, Jakari Brown, stood him up, and still gained a good chunk of yardage out there to about the out there to the 28.
Second down and 4 for them old Cougars. Dogs digging in on the other side with a 4-man front. Shotgun formation for Roundtree. Quick pass to the outside, and boy, he just tried to run with it. That was number 15, Jarrell Hall. And he's one of their go-to receivers, and he was just trying to get down the field too fast. Incomplete.
Yeah, probably his eyes were turned upfield before he caught the football and dropped it. Brings up 3rd and about 5 now for Godby.
This is the time when that old defense needs to hunker down just a little bit.
Got to get off the field right here.
Shotgun formation for number 10, that's Roundtree. Single back in the backfield, McMillan, he'll be sidecar right. 2 receivers set to either side. And now they'll change the play at the line of scrimmage. Swany in a 4-man front, but we got one of the linebackers, that's Fed, I believe, right at the line of scrimmage. And we will take it there. Quick pass, complete to number 14, that's Murray. Murray cuts to the outside, the 45-2, and we push him out just over the 50-yard line, and boy, them Cougars got another big first down.
Yeah, just we get juked out of our shoes, don't make the tackle, and he scampers down the field for a Godby Cougar first down.
Yeah, number 14, Murray, also plays quarterback at times, or has thrown a couple of passes this season, but he'll be at the wide receiver set on the far side of the field, along with number 23 over there. That's Tylen Vickers. I think they had too many players. illegal participation.
Yeah, we'll take it. We're going to back them up 5 yards. And while they're doing that, Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies in Lake City is everything you need. Doors, windows, tubs, showers, plumbing, electrical, power poles, steps, panelings, pre-finished sheetrock, vinyl siding, skirting, wide width carpet, and vinyl flooring, even RV parts. See Preston or Jason for all your mobile home needs. Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies on Deputy Jeff Davis Lane in Lake City.
Daughtry in the gun, got a short slot, single back. They bring that slot to the near side. That's number 35. We've got flags again. Got some motion in the backfield.
Yeah, they're going to back them up again 5 yards. Should be now first, I believe, in about 20.
That's helping out the Dogs' cause.
My math ain't necessarily mathing right now, but I thought 2 5-yard penalties equals 10, but I think it is.
Should be close.
Close enough.
They'll say it's 1st and 19 from right around the 43. Shotgun formation for Daughtry going down the field once again. Man coverage outside.
Wow.
And he dropped the football. And we never did turn around and look back for it. We just held a hand up. But it distracted him enough that it went incomplete.
It's happened all year. We're not able to find the football. We almost got a penalty thrown on us. Luckily, the receiver was able to, the receiver dropped the football. We get a big break there on 1st and 20.
See what Godby does here. They don't mind going in. When they see man coverage on the outside, they're going to look to one side or the other and try to go with that.
Yeah. He just literally throws the football up for grabs. But we got to be finding the football.
He can chuck it. Like we say, that 6'5" quarterback got some range. Daughtry, number 10, he'll be in the gun. Here's the snap. He's looking again, and he throws the screen pass near side. Caught by big number 5. That's McMillan coming down the sideline to the 35, still on his feet to the 30, and battles away, if he didn't step out, to somewhere around the 24.
Yeah, and I tell you what, 2nd and 20, and they get about 40. And it's a big first down, Godby with the screen play.
Well, their play calls are pretty good because we're looking for that. He just tried to take it all the way down the field. He threw the screen pass and surprised everybody. And then the running back, I mean, he's a pretty good size fella himself. Pretty nifty move. Daughtry will be in the gun once again. Dogs digging in the 4-man front. Handoff once again to McMillan. He'll take it on the left side. We hit him at the line of scrimmage and drive that hammer knocker backwards. And he may have picked up a couple.
Yeah, Travis Fedd, number 3 on the tackle. Good recognition. Gains about maybe 3 yards, but good solid tackle by Swanee's Fedd.
2nd down situation, we'll call it about 7. Godby up to the line of scrimmage. Them old Dogs digging in on the other side. Daughtry will be in the gun. McMillan will be the single back in the backfield. Receivers set to either side, and they got a short slot. A lot of protection. Quick pass to the outside. And number 23 wide open. Catches the football. Boy, dodges one would-be tackler. He'll carry it all the way to around the 5-yard line, and that's Tylen Vickers on the catch.
You get your kind saying one would-be tackler. It was 4 Swanee defenders there. Not any of those touched him, and he gets all the way down to at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal for the Cougars.
Cougars knocking on the dog door. We need a turnover. It's what we need.
Yes. I think we got way too many players out there on the field, too. We're going to take a timeout.
And we'll take a timeout as well. We trail 7-6 at the 121 mark. That's a timeout on rivercountrysports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground.
Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling.
Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwaneeParks.com.
Back here at the old doghouse, them doggies needed some water. We took a timeout with Godby knocking on the Swanee door. And they're inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone, and them dogs got to turn them away.
Yeah, probably good time to bow your necks right here. A turnover would be just what we need, but we'll wait and see what happens.
It looks like they're going to have everybody in tight except for one wide receiver. That's number 1. He'll be to the far side of the field. That's Simmons. Got number 5, the big running back, McMillan. And a handoff to McMillan. He'll take to the left side, try to kick it outside. Boy, them dogs were all over him like white on rice, and we take him back a couple of yards to around the 7.
That's number 3, Travis feet fed again, and another good play recognition. Gets in there, beats his blocker, and makes a good short-handed tackle. Loss on the play.
Good job by the dog defense. Second down and goal for Godby. They'll spot him right around the 8-yard line. Up to the line of scrimmage. Dogs still in a 4-man front.
We got to get our players out there.
And hopefully get set. Better be looking for a pass play. Shotgun formation, and no, Daughtry will hand off. Boy, going for the corner, and we bang him out of bounds this time around the 3.5, maybe 4-yard line.
Yeah, that's going to be Travis Fed again, along with, I'm going to say, number 14, Daleman Jones. Can't really tell. That's the old dark corner in. I can't see the numbers.
It is a dark corner, for sure. Far side of the field. We need them to play on this hash on the near side. That's the home side.
We're going to get caught with too many men on the field.
Mercy if he snaps it. That happens. And it's going to be quarterback keeper. He runs straight up the middle of the field, and Daughtry will score the touchdown. I might have rather had the penalty.
I think I would rather have the penalty because he went in almost untouched. So give the Cougars 6 more points.
Yeah, that's here late in the first quarter. About 31 seconds left on the clock for the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, the big left-footed kicker come in to attempt the extra point for the Cougars.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out his name, but I maybe get it right. Number 99, Talenti.
Oh, bad snap.
Boy, it was, and he'll just go down to a knee, and it'll be no good, and that kind of evens things out if we can come back.
Absolutely, it does.
And we'll take a break on River Country Sports.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
Back at the old dog house, Godby scores again, and they did not get the extra point, which that's a good thing for the Dogs. We trail 13-6. Looks like Godby, number 99, he'll tee it up right there at the 40-yard line. Back deep for the Dogs of Swany. Probably be Frier and maybe number 0, Ty Moses. Hard to see over there in that dark corner. If it is, Moses would be on the far side. Catches it around the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, and he gets upended right around the 31 or 32.
Yeah, pretty good return that time for Moses, and decent starting position for Swany around the 32-yard line with 26 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
See what the Dogs can do offensively. It seems like, our drives probably taking, 6 and 6.5 minutes. Their drives, that time they ate a little more clock time, but with that quarterback keeper by Daughtry, they put on the 6 points.
Yeah, they got that quick strike offense.
Yeah, they got some playmakers for sure. Swany up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the far side. Now we'll bring motion, and we'll hand it straight ahead to Fed. Once again, Fed across the 35 and be banged down close to the 39. Boy, he's picking some good spots and some holes in that defense.
Yeah, he's just patient enough to wait for a little crease to open up, and then he'll just hammer it up in there, getting positive yardage on first down. Gains out close to 5 yards on first down. Second and we'll call it a short 6 or long 5 to go.
Yeah, I think that'll probably be the last play of this first quarter with the old Dogs of Swany trailing 13-6. We'll take a break on River Country Sports. Oh, my.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, the old dog house. Suwannee will have a pretty good field position after the Moses return.
Drive start out around the 33.
Yeah, I had one of them big old Godby Cougars blocking the football. I couldn't even see it.
Actually 38, I'm sorry.
Let's see, it looks like maybe number 10 back. I have to check the number. I wasn't paying attention. It is going to be Frier. He'll come to the near side, cuts it back to the inside, and he runs into a little pack of them Cougars, probably right around the 43-yard line.
Cougars are saying they have the football, but I think they're going to mark it down. He's going to probably be very close. If not a first down, they probably going to have to measure here. Oh, they're going to say first down, so first down run by Frier.
Yeah, pretty good spot all the way up to the 44. And the old Wild Dog.
And the Wild Dog, yeah. And I'm surprised that Godby hasn't, recognized that's third time. And you want to almost maybe do some kind of play action off that eventually, where Frier maybe throws the ball down the field.
Kind of fool everybody, and we might be holding that in our pocket.
Hopefully so.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. 3 receivers set to the far side of the field. And we really got them spread out over there, almost to the far sideline. And we'll bring motion and get set, and the official
delay a game.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I wasn't watching the 25-second clock.
Neither were they, apparently. Nonetheless, 25-second clock expired, and first and 15 now for Suwannee.
From the 39-yard line, Suwannee trailing 13-6, 11-12 to go here in the second quarter of play. Cougars still in a 4-man front. 2 backers stacked in behind them. Them old dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the far side of the field. And a short slot that may be old Watson. And they'll get set on near side. Here's a snap and straight handoff. Do a little side step. This time runs into some Cougars. Tried to spin out of that, but there was 3 of them all over us around the 39. I don't think we gained an inch.
No, and that's fed again. I think he was lucky just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be again second and 15, maybe 14.
Trying to get the next play call from the coaches on the sideline. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. The clock is ticking. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Fed will be the long back in the backfield. He'll be sidecar right. 2 receivers far side, and we'll bring motion coming back to the near side, the short side of the field. Looking down the field, have a wide open receiver, and we make the catch right around the 45 and bowl away to the 41, and I think that was old Watson on the catch.
That's number 21, Watson, with a nice throw and catch between Sykes and Watson for about 18, 19 yards, good enough for a big Bulldog first down.
Yeah, and he lines up usually in that H-back position and skates out of there and comes underneath, gets a big play, got a good spot. We got to let the 40, 1st and 10 dogs from there. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation once again by Sykes. This time looks like we're going to have split backs in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side of the field, single receiver near side. We'll get that lead blocker up there, and we'll cut off to the left, find a big hole, do a spin move, and we'll probably end up right around the 33. We'll see where the spot gets us.
Yeah, they're going to spot us somewhere around the 34, 33, but another good interior run. Good blocking on the left side of the line of scrimmage for Suwannee. Gain of about 6, maybe 7 on first down.
It seems like even earlier in the year with the 2 back set, we've been fairly successful as far as getting 3 and 4 yards a carry. You get that extra blocker in the backfield.
Yeah, I like it.
2 receivers set to the near side, single back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Here's a snap to Sykes, head off to Fed. Boy, this time they just eat him up, and they know when he's back there by himself and we turn to him, they're just coming across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, unable to maintain the blocks up front on the right side this time. We tried the right side and lost a couple. 3rd down, 5 to go for the Bulldogs.
Needed to keep that good positive yardage going. We'll see what we do here from the 35-yard line. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. 4-man front for them Godby Cougars. Trips to the far side, single back in the backfield. That'll be Fed. Sykes will be in the gun. He'll stand right around the 40. They're bringing both linebackers. They jump off side, and we'll get 5 yards back, and it should be a first down.
Yeah, I think it will be, and I tell you what, they were coming, and I mean coming, and they just kept on coming too soon. Good for Suwannee first down via the penalty. I tell you what's weird to say is got some Got some folks listening to us live from their hunting camps.
Oh, my.
I can't even believe tomorrow is actually open day of bow season. I'm going fishing tomorrow, so that's how much I'm caring about bow season. But old Austin Murray and his gang are over there watching and listening somewhere over around Welborn. He won't tell me where his honey hole is. Don't invite me to go hunting with him either.
Well, I'll be like old Ted Nugent, whack 'em and stack 'em. And mercy.
Yeah.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage, 1st and 10, right at the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation, 4 sides. Fed will go in motion. He's going to throw it to Fed out there, and he'll cut it up the field. No, it gets a block on the inside. Now he turns it up the field, and he'll cross the 25. Be somewhere around the 23-yard line.
Yeah,
Pretty
we
good
did
play.
that behind the line of scrimmage,
Yeah.
kind of a backwards pass almost, but Ty Moses is able to maintain his block very effectively without getting a hold, and that frees Fed down the field for about a 7-yard pickup on 1st down.
2nd down, we'll call it short for the Dogs of Swany. Godby still in that 4-man front. Swany up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set to the far side, and Watson will be the H-back on the near side. Single back in the backfield, that's Fed, and once again, they're walking up those linebackers. Hand it to Fed. Boy, he finds a little bit of a crease, finally runs into a Cougar right around the 20, and I think he's going to be close to a 1st down.
Yeah, and if the near side official has the spot, it should be good for a Swany 1st down. It will be 1st and 10 from there, and that's inside the Roundtree Moore forward red zone.
Man, once again, Dogs trailing 13-6. And we're looking for at least 6, but we'll take even 8.
That's right. Or 3. At this point, we need points on every drive.
Godby changes out some of their big guys in the interior and bring 2 other big guys back in there. Right on the front line. Shotgun formation, 4 sides. Single back to Fed, little play action, looking
nice
to this
throw.
corner, and boy, had one receiver in there that was intended for, but goes incomplete.
Yeah, I couldn't tell the number on that receiver, but he gave up on his route. And I think if he would have continued the route, he probably had an easy 6, but isn't able to make the connection, and be 2nd and 10 now for the Dogs.
Yeah, that was Harrington, which I was wondering. He had played a lot last year at receiver. They got him in there. He usually plays on the defensive side. And he probably still does. Was playing pre-safety, but we might have put somebody in there. Boy, this time we're going to have 4 receivers to the far side of the field. Got an H-back right at the line of scrimmage behind the tackle. Shotgun formation, and we'll be in the wild dog. We'll bring it to the near side. Cross the 20 up to the 15. Be banged down close to the 13-yard line is Frier.
Yeah, Frier just kind of fakes the screen pass to the left and just tucks it and goes. Gets good yardage there. Brings up 3rd and manageable. 3rd and about 4 now for Swany, right around the 14-yard line.
Getting down there close to the old goal line, but like I say, we have to work for it all the way down the football field at the 14-yard line. See what we do here. Shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Fed, and a single receiver to the near side. Actually, we line up under center. I formation, handoff, second back through, get some good blocking. 10, still on our feet, and we get the old push. We're still on our feet, and we'll be inside. I mean, knocking. I'm talking about knocking on the Godby door.
Yeah, they're going to spot us somewhere around the 2.5-yard line, and it's really good to see the push that the offensive front is getting tonight. Haven't seen that so far this season on a regular basis. It looks like we're going to call timeout on the field for.
I was hoping it was a water break, and we'll take a timeout as well. Them doggies need some water. We do too, and we'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
Wayne Frier Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Frier Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Frier Live Oak today or online at WayneFrierHome.com.
Back here at the old doghouse, still in that old water break. And what do we got here?
Looking to score big, Swany Graphics is your one-stop shop for all printing needs. See them for blueprints, brochures, forms, books, banners, signs, hats, engraving, even pre-made gift items ready to buy. Call them today at 386-362-1848 or stop by the shop on 129 North in Live Oak. Swany Graphics, proud supporters of Suwannee Bulldog football, and you can print that.
And they need to draw me up a touchdown right here.
Let's do it.
Dogs knocking on the Godby door. 6:04 and counting down here in the second quarter. This time we're going to line up under center once again. I formation. They got everybody stacked on the other side. It's man on man. Big hole, and somebody say, give that dog 6. Oh, my.
Yeah, Fed goes in untouched for the Swany touchdown.
Well, I've talked about that two-back set, and if you get your blocking out of your tackles, you got a lead blocker leading you, you should have some kind of hold. Wow. Touchdown, Swany.
Good to see. We'll see if we can execute the extra point. We'll tie this thing up.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of wondering. Are we going to kick it, or I guess at home, we're going to try to tie it up at 13-13. Let's see, Salter attempt the extra point. Down on the tee, it's up. Low line drive again, and it is good. A liner, but a good liner.
It wasn't pretty, but it was effective.
Yes, it was. And with that, we'll take another 30 on rivercountrysports.com.
Shipping stress? No thanks. At the UPS store, it's packed fast, shipped smart, and made fun. Bring your package, track it with ease, and trust them with your most fragile stuff. They even handle Amazon returns. Plus printing, mailboxes, notary, yeah, they do it all. They even do large format printing. Pack it, ship it, love it. Only at the UPS store of Live Oak.
Back here at the old doghouse, Swany has tacked on 7 points here in the second quarter at the 5:50 mark and tied this hammer knocker up. Let's see if we can get a takeaway from these old Godby Cougars.
Godby's moved their entire
everybody up this time.
Return team way up. The deepest man is somewhere around the 23-yard line.
I might want to kick it over their heads if I can do so. Got a little wind behind our back. We'll go with a short pooch kick. It'll come to the near side, and it'll scurry out of bounds. And if Godby takes it, it'll come out to the 35, 1st and 10.
Yeah, that wind started whipping that time and pushed it right out of bounds. But they will drive start somewhere around, I guess it'll be at the 35-yard line after the penalty.
Yeah, and Swany, that last drive was a pretty impressive drive by the old dogs, and kind of like running that football right up the middle.
Absolutely.
Man. Yes, sir.
Good time management on the drive.
They may make us kick it again. Okay. If we do pooch kicks. I don't know. I don't know what they were talking about, but I guess not.
Maybe they were considering it, but
I think their coach was asking about it. But they will get it on the near hash at the 35-yard line for them old Godby Cougars. Roundtree will be the quarterback, single back in the backfield will be McMillan. Swany in a 4-man front. 2 receivers set on either side. Now number 35, Mitchell, will go in motion. He'll get set on the wide side of the field. Here's a snap to Roundtree, and he's looking. Quick pass out of the backfield. This time we got him covered up, and we do some great backside pressure that time, and we pin that old running back McMillan to the ground.
Yeah, you're going to get Watson in there with the tackle. Fed kind of steered the guy over towards him, and Watson runs him out from behind. They're going to give him forward progress out to about the 35, original line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10 for them old Cougars. Dog still in that 4-man front. Roundtree, he'll be the quarterback in the gun. This time looking, quick pass out here. Boy, and I thought he was going to throw into the inside receiver, but he was not. He had that open receiver in between. Number 28 makes the catch and picks up good yardage. That's Crosby.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Kamari Bubba Lovett was on the coverage, and it was actually great coverage, but the pass was thrown perfectly on time where only the receiver could get it, and good enough for 10 yards and a 1st down for the Cougars.
Cougars up to the line of scrimmage after the 1st down from the 45-yard line. Here's the snap, a low one. Roundtree picks it up. Boy, he's going for all the marbles. We got double coverage, and we turn around, and I think
we picked
it. Oh, my, at the 20, 25, 30, 35, still on our feet to the 40, 45, cuts back in the 50, and they were hammered to the turf around the 46, and them dogs got it going the other way, and somebody say, oh, my.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it hit off one of our defenders' heads and then right into the hands of Frier, but right place, right time, great double coverage. We come up with the football and return it all the way to the 45-yard line of the Cougars. Drive start 45-yard line for your dogs.
Yeah, that was a pretty good situation there, and I really thought the receiver was going to get the football because we got over there just a little bit late with the double coverage somehow.
Just what we needed.
Yeah, a miracle on Bulldog Street.
Got momentum going the other way.
Sykes will be in the gun, single back in the back field. That'll be Fed. 2 receivers set near side, still in a 4-man front is Godby. Long snap count. Here's the snap. Handoff to Fed. Straight ahead. Cuts to the left. Finds a little bit of a crease. Boy, then runs into a couple of them Cougars after about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, you just maybe have made him a nickname, straight ahead Fed, because he's going straight ahead down the field and got about 3 yards that time on first down. I tell you what, it looks like there's nothing there, and he hits that hole, hits a crease, and he makes a little bit of something out of nothing more times than not.
Yeah, he's done a pretty good job. In the backfield for Swany, good blocking by the offensive front with Cruz, Bronson, Bean, Hagedorn, and Crossno. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield, 2 receivers set. Here's a little play action, looking down the field, and
got a receiver.
Throws it.
Oh.
Boy, just overthrows him down there around the 10-yard line. I think that was old Moses once again.
Yeah, just out of the reach of Moses there. Had a step on the defender, unable to connect, though. Brings up 3rd down and about 7 for Swany.
3rd down situation. We need to keep control of the football. We're in a 13-13 football game. 4:05 to go here in the second quarter. Moses just now getting back to the huddle. Getting our play call from the near sideline. Godby will be in a 4-man front. Dogs with the green jerseys and the old white trousers.
That's gray, Puggy.
Yeah, whatever they are. Trips to the near side, shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back, little play action. Boy, backside pressure,
block,
and
wide open
nice. To Moses, catches it around the 25 and goes to the turf right there by 2 of them Cougars.
I'll tell you what, Sykes stood in that pocket and to the last second delivered a strike out there to Moses, and a big 3rd down conversion for Swany down to the 25.
Yeah, they kind of got me in between the boards here.
Yeah. And the wind's blowing like it ain't nobody's business.
Yes, it is. Dogs on the move, and that was a big 1st down to the 25-yard line.
Sykes showing a lot of poise back there tonight.
Some good blocking on the backside because I thought he was going to be running for his life. Split backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Sykes. 2 receivers set to the far side. Handoff, no, little play action, and tosses out there to the other back. I didn't get his number, wasn't paying attention.
That's going to be number 21. I'm sorry.
Watson.
Yeah, 21 Watson.
It will be Watson. I like that look.
Yeah, that's a good play call there by Coach Gaddy. Good for about 7 on first down. Second now and a couple. 3 or 4. We're in the red zone. Roundtree more red zone.
Right at the 19-yard line. Second down situation, 2nd and 4. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Trips to the far side, single receiver near side. Fed will be the long back in the backfield. Shotgun formation for Sykes. We're looking at a 4-man front, and we'll bring motion and get set with the old H-back. Run it straight ahead with Fed. Fed finds a little crease, does a spin move into 15, and pounds his way close to the 13-yard line. We'll see where they spot him.
Yeah, he's going to have a 1st down there, like you said, Andy, about the 13-yard line. Just good running straight ahead off the right side of the offensive front, and pounds his way down there for a Swany 1st down.
Good blocking by Watson, the H-back. It'll come set at the line of scrimmage. 3:07, 3:06, counting down here at the end of this second quarter of play. 13-13 ball game. We need a score. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Looks like it'll be Moses and Frier to the far side of the field. And it'll be a single back in the backfield. Shotgun formation, handoff to Fed once again. Little stutter step, and he drives it straight ahead. Maybe got the nose of the football inside the 10. They hadn't blown the whistle yet. We'll see where forward progress gets him.
Yeah, maybe right to the 10, just inside the 10, but good positive yardage there on 1st down. Maybe can run a little bit of play action off of that.
See what the Dogs will do here. Will we keep it on the ground, or we can come out with one of those short passes?
Probably going to let the time run down. Looks like maybe Coach Hall is.
Unless he's going to take a timeout. He's talking to the official, but I don't know what about.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. Single back in the backfield. 2 receivers to the far side. H-back will be Watson. Heels to the near side of the field. Here we are looking, little fade pattern. No, a slant pattern across the middle. And boy, somebody say, give them Dogs 6. Once again, I believe that was Moses.
Yeah, that's the second one for him tonight, I do believe. And he was wide open, just ran a slant. And hook up, give them Dogs 6. And man, they're really mixing it up and keeping a balanced offensive attack, keeping the Godby Cougars off balance on defense, like what I see so far here tonight from the Dog offense.
Yeah, it's a 154 mark, and Moses had a pretty good game last week as far as catches. Now for the all-important extra point. T will be set at the 10-yard line. Slaughter approaches the football. This time he gets it up in the air and bangs that hammer knocker through. And with that, at the 154 mark, Dogs lead it 20-13. We'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
What is Kinetic Fiber Internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable Kinetic Fiber Internet. Internet better.
Back here at the old doghouse, waiting the kickoff after Swany gets the big score. Sykes to Moses for 10 yards, and then Slaughter with a point after. And the Dogs go on top right before the half. Got to hold them Dogs here. See if we go with that pooch kick once again.
Man, this might be a good time to try to kick it as far as we can.
We got a pretty good breeze.
At our back, for sure.
Yeah. The northeast. And they do have everybody pretty much walked up to around the 20-yard line. This time we're going to kick it away. That's what I'm talking about. Low liner. Get on through the end zone. That's pretty good job by Slaughter.
Yeah, I agree. That's little Bill out there, Bill Slaughter. And if you can do that every time, I say do that every time. But what do I know?
Well, they don't want them speedsters to get a hold of that football.
I get it. Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies in Lake City is everything you need: doors, windows, tubs, showers, plumbing, electrical, power pole, steps, paneling, pre-finished sheetrock, vinyl siding, skirting, wide width, carpet, and vinyl flooring. Even RV parts. See Preston or Jason for all your mobile home needs. Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies on Deputy Jeff Davis Lane in Lake City.
Dogs in a four-man front. Roundtree will be in the gun for the Cougars. Looking, has to tuck it, going to run it. He's going to be knocked down right around the 21, maybe the 21 and a half. Good pressure.
Yeah, not going to be credited with a sack, but a good tackle by Watson. It's Kyler Watson, number 24. Short gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and it's good to see Kyler. He was a little banged up. See him back in that ball game because he just gets after it. And with the Dogs leading 20-13, we'll take a 30-second break on River Country Sports. Somebody say, oh my.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Ford red zone. At Roundtree Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeFord.com today.
Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, Godby with the football facing a second down. We'll call it closer to 9 yards. Now, their quarterback has the ability to throw the football. 2 receivers set to either side, and that's what Roundtree's waiting to do. Looking for a wide-open receiver near side. That's number 23. He'll make the reception. That's Tylen Vickers.
Yeah, a lot of cushion given by the Suwannee defenders. He's able to catch that ball easily, get out of bounds at 32. 1st and 10 Cougars.
Will be, and they got wisely out of bounds. That stops the clock. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Roundtree in the gun. He's going to roll to the far side of the field, looking way down the field. Pressure. He gets hit just as he releases the football, and it'll go incomplete. Good pressure that time and good coverage downfield.
Yeah, good job all around by Suwannee defense. Kyler Watson putting the pressure on the quarterback. Basically throws it away. Brings up 2nd and 10. Still plenty of time, though, with this air attack.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 situation, and, they got those big guns. They can go down the field. They'll have trips to the far side, and they'll get set once again. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Cameron McMillan. Quarterback Roundtree stands in the gun. Here's the snap, looking to the right. Now he'll look back to the left, and he's just going to chunk it. And we got a wide-open receiver. That's number 28 on the catch. Them Dogs pin him to the turf finally around the 18-yard line. Mercy.
Yeah, they just let him run wide open in between 3 dogs. Nobody on him within about 5 yards. That's just way too easy.
Yeah, I think that was Crosby on the catch. He slipped out there on us earlier in the game. Dogs got to hunker down here. The clock is running. 103, 102. Shotgun formation for Daltrey, and somebody's going to call a timeout.
That's us. Coach Hall's disgusted right now with the big play there. I'll tell you what.
You want to read?
Don't miss the Coaches Show. The Coaches Show each Monday here at River Country. Join TJ Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football. Brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays here on rivercountrysports.com.
Yeah, I always want to thank the junior JROTC for the food. They always bring us to halftime, sometime before the game, but we're just glad to get anything. Any old dog will take a bone.
Absolutely. We appreciate them. Also, the 4th Annual Wellborn Cornbread Festival will be held on Saturday, November 1st in downtown Wellborn. I'm sure you'll be there, Andy.
I'll be stopping it with milk.
Include a cornbread and chili cook-off, a blueberry pancake breakfast, live music from the Rock Bluff Band, plus a children's corner. Plenty of vendors, including the Just Christmas Craft Market. It's a full day of family fun, November 1st in Wellborn, Florida.
Come join us. Opening day of hunting season, of gun season. Wow. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. McMillan, he's in the backfield, and he hands it to McMillan, and we just weren't waiting on that. Kind of a delayed handoff. We'll drive him out of bounds on a first down marker, probably around the 9, maybe the 8.5. Goodness.
Yeah, just a draw play. Everybody kind of focusing on the receivers. Nobody expecting the draw play. Good call there by Godby, and easy first down inside the 10 down to about the 8, and it's going to be first and goal from there. Cougars, still plenty of time on the clock.
Yep, and that Roundtree more for red zone. Them old dogs got to turn it to the green zone and turn them away. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. Got it stacked on that side. Handoff once again to McMillan. He'll turn it to the left. We hit him at the line of scrimmage, and we back him up, stack him up, and rack him up somewhere around the 7 or 8.
Man,
the clock is running.
It is running, and I could not get that dog's number, but he was stuck, and I'm talking about stuck and stalemated right there. Godby's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Godby.
We'll do some more reading. Don't miss the player spotlight and the Bulldog Bark at halftime of Dog Ball broadcast. The player spotlight with current team members is brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor for Suwannee County. The Bark is presented by Huntertainment. Join Keith Hunter with conversations with former dog greats. The Bulldog Bark and the player spotlight. Halftime features on Suwannee broadcast here on rivercountrysports.com.
Well, there's a lot of Hunter in that one.
Yeah, that is a lot of Hunter.
Yeah, it is. Keith Hunter, he always does a good job with that Bark.
What about Hunter Abercrombie?
Oh, Hunt Dog Abercrombie, yeah, I know him too.
I kind of know him a little bit as well. We'll reserve comment about that guy.
Well, right now, another H word, them dogs got a double hunker down.
Yeah, that's right.
38 ticks left before the end of the first half. Suwannee leads at 20-13, but Godby knocking on the door. Now their deep back will be McMillan, and he'll have a blocker in front of him. Daltrey, he'll be in the gun and hand off, second back through, pounds his way, keeping his feet. They're driving, we're driving him backwards, and maybe we'll get a whistle blown here in a minute.
Man.
And I don't think you ought to get forward progress if they don't blow the whistle when you get in a tush-push situation.
That's easy for you to say, the tush-push situation, but now Godby's going to call I think it's their final timeout of the half. And we stopped it. They actually had a guy right up at the line of scrimmage. They almost had like they had almost 2-3 blockers in front of him. And the first 2 blockers were successful. We were able to cut in front of the third and stand him up right there. So dogs showing a little moxie, bow in their neck, so to speak, here, with a 3rd and goal situation to come.
Good job by the dog defense.
There's really no good time to bring this up, but my Gators got to get back on the winning side of the scoreboard. Hopefully, I'm just joking. There's probably no chance we're going to win the game
well,
tomorrow night.
You know, there's a lot of
Death
college
Valley
things going on, but a lot of high school too. Taylor County's taking on North Florida Christian. Bill Reagan's Charles Timberwoods are taking on Rickards. Madison is 3-0. They got a big game tonight. And tell you, Branford taking on Oak Hall.
That they are.
Madison got the big game with Columbia. That's what I'm talking about. That wouldn't be a good one to watch. And back to the action. Well, they got them stacked again, this time left side. The quarterback trips on his own player, and they're pushing, and mercy, I don't think he made it.
No,
and the clock
down.
is ticking. The clock is ticking. He'll have no way to stop the clock, I do not believe.
No, it's 4th down, and they're not going to get this. They're going to be lucky to get this playoff. They've got to hurry. 9, 8.
Oh, my goodness. They line up right at the line of scrimmage. We're digging in on the other side. Crunch time. He fumbles the football. We're a man scramble for it. Them dogs have it, and they torn him away right at the goal line before the end of the half. And them old dogs lead it 20-13. Who in a fuck it? And oh, my.
That is a great defensive stand there with time running out in the first half. Swanee maintains a 7-point lead, and we will get the football to start the second half. Momentum all in Swanee's favor right now.
And we'll turn it over to the halftime show. You're listening to River Country Sports.
It's a home day tonight as the Dogs welcome the Cougars of Godby in the doghouse. At Live Oak Jewelry, you can make it a home day too. From choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ, be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Live Oak Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
And welcome back, everyone. Time now for Player Spotlight. I've got William Slaughter here along with our quarterback, Thomas Sykes. Thomas, I'll get to you in just a moment. Want to talk to you, though, about kicking, punting.
Yes, sir.
How's it been going?
It's been pretty good. I just started a few months ago, and I'm really enjoying it.
Have you had experience on the football field? Or are you coming from a soccer background?
Yes, sir. I played the soccer for 3 years, but that's all the experience really I've had for kicking.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
What's your range? What do you think as far as field goal?
So in the spring game, I hit a 37-yarder, but in practice, I can probably hit about a 50.
No kidding.
Yes, sir.
All right. And you're gaining confidence as we go, you think?
Yes, sir. I feel like I am.
Of course, you know, with kicking, it's not always you. You got to get a good snap, got to get a good hold.
Right.
Do you feel like that team, that special team, has got good camaraderie?
Yes, sir. I feel like we do have a pretty good chemistry going, but we're just trying to figure things out right now. But I feel like it's going pretty well.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, keep working at it. How about punting? What does that look like? What is your range there?
My punting is we kind of have another punter that we're working with, but I'm not the best at punting, but I'm working on it, getting better at it.
Might need you, though. I mean,
yes,
you got to keep working on it just in case.
Yes, sir, that's right.
All right, Thomas Sykes, how you doing? Are you healthy?
Yes, sir. I'm getting there.
Getting it.
I'm pretty much there. Yes, sir.
You worry me a little. I heard you were banged up a little bit in the summertime.
Oh, yes, sir. Spring game took me out for a little bit. Yeah. Yes, sir.
But you feel like you're getting back. You'll be ready for this season, ready to
yes,
roll?
sir. Yes, sir. I'm good to go.
What about timing? You know, we've got new receivers, got guys coming back, but we lost some guys. Noah Lopez, I know. I'm going to miss him. I'm sure you will, too.
Yes, sir. We're looking good right now. Timing, just execution. Yeah. We're like everybody's meshed together. We're really, really good.
I go back to last year's Columbia game, and we really just didn't have that offensive passing game rolling at that point. If we could have scored just once to put pressure, of course we had a touchdown call back, but
if we could have put a little pressure on those guys, I felt like last year was the year to get them.
Yes, sir.
We're so much better, though, offensively. Don't you feel like?
Oh, yes, sir. So, like, last year, me and Coach Gay talked about it all the time. We weren't good offensively till about week 6.
Right.
And then we started rolling. But this year, we're going to come out hot, and we're going to stay hot.
Okay. I like that.
Yes,
I like
sir.
the confidence.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. As far as running the football, going to see you run a little bit? Or
Yes, sir, you will, hopefully.
Okay. Design plays or when you have to scramble?
Both.
Both? A little bit of both? But, last year we used that H-back quite a bit. Are we going to have that look again? I thought that extra blocker sometimes was.
Yes, sir. Well, we'll have we got a bunch of versatile H-backs this year. Like Hunter can stay in a block and he can go run a route. And Lorenzo, the same way. We got big bodies and also run routes.
All right. Good deal. Last year's team, running back-wise, we really didn't have that true running back. It was kind of by committee. Did we look better this year at the running back position?
Yes, sir. We got Lou and then Troy. Troy's had a real big summer.
Okay, so Troy coming up from the JV, and Lou Jack, of course, we knew him from last year, but he got banged up.
Yes, sir. He's good to go this year.
The key is to keep everybody healthy.
Yes, sir.
What about those guys, the big hogs in front of you? How they doing?
They doing good. We all five of them coming back. We ought to have a big season.
Are you going to play any defense at all? Going to play any safety? You're going to stay on the sideline with the defense?
That's up to Coach Hall.
But if you could choose, what would you do?
I play defense.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Have you looked forward to past your senior season? Is there any possibility of you going on playing college ball?
Yes, sir. About probably 2-3 weeks ago, I committed to University of South Dakota.
No kidding. You already committed?
Yes, sir.
Coming in the season, so that takes all that pressure off.
Yes, sir.
All right. What if you get a Division I offer?
It is Division I.
That is Division I?
Yes, sir.
Really?
It's FCS. Yes, sir.
Okay. I didn't realize that.
Yes,
What
sir.
conference are they in?
It's the SWAC. It's north of the SWAC. It's the NSWAC.
Okay. I didn't realize that was so that's the same level as Florida, Florida State, Clemson. That.
Yes, sir. So there's like 2 levels of Division I. There's FBS, which is all your big time schools like Florida, like your SEC, ACC, all them conferences, and then below that there's like the FCS, which is like in North Dakota State University, Western Carolina, where MJ's at.
All right. All right. They had the playoff way before the other boys had the playoff.
Yes,
so,
sir.
Yeah, I do remember watching some of those games and some good football. A little bit cold up there. You're not worried
yes,
about
sir.
that?
Yes, sir. It snowed there the other day.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. If you had a choice to go to college, wouldn't you go to a warm weather school?
Yeah, I'd probably stay here in Florida.
Absolutely, man. That's a big change. But of course, are they going to give you a free ride?
Pretty much. I'm about 85%. Okay. Yes, sir.
How do academics look for you this year? Coming into your senior year, is everything good as far as that goes?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no problem?
No problem, no, sir.
What about you?
Yes, sir.
Looking good in the classroom?
Yep, looking good in the class.
All right. The girls chasing you guys, or is that
No,
a problem?
sir.
They are.
No,
They are?
Bro, you
Okay.
lying.
This guy
He's
over
lying.
here.
He's lying. No.
Maybe one of these girls will see the stream, and they say, "Hey, can I talk to him?"
Yes, sir.
How has the team chemistry been this year? You feel like this is going to be a special year?
Oh, yes, sir. We're closer than ever. Like
Yeah?
last year, we were close, but there were still like little small groups. But like this year, we're all together, and especially after camp. we're going
Anybody you
camp.
guys want to say hello to might be watching on River Country tonight?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Claire.
All right, you guys. Hey, appreciate your time. I want to wish you good luck this year, and we're looking for big things, so go Dogs.
Yes, sir.
Go Dogs.
Good dogs.
Player Spotlight back after this on rivercountrysports.com.
Are you new to investing and not sure where to begin? Start by looking for a financial advisor who will offer you a strategy personalized for you and your family. One who will be there as your life and financial situation changes. I'm Hunter Abercrombie, your Live Oak Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner together to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today at 386-364-3699. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hi, my name is Catherine Haney. My grandfather and my dad, Wes Haney, have been selling and servicing Chevrolets in the Suwannee Valley area since 1968.
I'm here with my brothers, Weston and Jonathan. We want to tell you why Wes Haney Chevrolet is the best place to buy a car.
At Wes Haney Chevrolet, it comes down to two things: low prices and excellent customer service. You are a part of the family just as much as we are. Your happiness is my dad's first priority. He will always fight to make sure you get the best deal and the best experience.
My dad doesn't play games and he doesn't charge dealer fees, so we can always get you the best price. We have amazing incentives this month to put together a great deal on any Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV. The best built, longest lasting vehicles on the road. We guarantee a better deal and customer experience than you can get anywhere else.
We would love to show you our beautiful selection of new and used vehicles. We are located in Live Oak, Florida on Highway 90 East. I can guarantee our dad will give you the best deal, and we are excited to earn your business.
This is Wes Haney, and as always, no dealer fees, no games. Come see my team at Wes Haney Chevrolet.
Hi, I'm Keith Hunter, and this is the Bulldog Bark. And joining me today, I've got from the class of 1994, Clifford Bean. Coach Bean. How you doing,
Bean.
Coach?
Doing pretty good, man. How about you?
All right, man. Here we are in 2025. You played football for the Dogs in 1994, man. It's 31 years?
1 year.
You're still at it, huh?
I'm still at it. Still love it.
Still love it. Well, that's the main thing right there, having the passion for it.
That's
So
right.
if you're just out there messing around,
Yeah.
you need to
Yeah.
go home and
Then
sit on the couch.
If you don't love it, then there's no reason to be out here.
Now, when you played that year, was it always pressure? You know, because Pittman had all the success, winning championship.
I think it was pressure, but it was needed pressure.
Right.
It was, holding a standard. You don't want to be that first year that didn't make it.
Right.
Sooner or later, they're going to fall.
Right.
Oh,
exactly right. Yes.
So, but it was it was very challenging. It was fun. If it wasn't fun, I wouldn't still be here today. So.
Right. Exactly. You're still coaching too, like you said. That says a lot right there. Now, what was more pressure packed, coaching or playing?
Oh, I would say playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of playing, because everything, it's like I teach my players, we try to put you in the best position we can to succeed. And then once the lights turn on and the whistle blows, then it's all on you now.
Okay, now right now, what position are you coaching?
Offensive line.
Offensive line. What did you play when you played with the Dogs?
Offensive line.
Tackle, guard,
Center.
Center. Okay. Now, I played quarterback back in the day, back in the 80s, and we actually had a winning record for the first time in many years. And the reason I say that, man, Ricky Murray, that was my center, man. Ricky Murray, it's something about having a great center, because when we would have somebody else in there, they couldn't pop that ball when you wanted, and the ball would be hanging.
Yep.
And you got to go find it.
Yep.
That's a nightmare for a quarterback.
So
right?
and I was center pre-shotgun, so everything we done was under center.
Right.
So it was that same thing.
Right. Did you snap for the punt as well?
No, I didn't.
I was about to say that might have been your only part of the shotgun.
That's right.
Dealing with,
That's
right.
right.
Okay. But again, like you said, it was something different when snapping that ball under center.
Oh yeah.
And you had to put it in the pocket, because if you don't, you mess the whole play up.
And everybody knows that it's never the quarterback's fault.
Yeah. I remember we had another guard in there. He snapped the ball and it just bounced and went about 20 yards the other way. So yeah. But anyway, so you played for Pittman. What was it like playing for Coach Pittman?
So it was challenging at times.
Right.
Didn't really appreciate Pittman until after the fact, after I got through playing, got into coaching, and then looked back on it and realized just how, much of an influence he was on what I do today. He still comes in and helps us coach now. So having that opportunity to play for him, now coach with him, and I've got a son that plays, and, to have the opportunity for my son to see some of the stuff, get a little bit of a taste of what we went through back in high school.
All right. Do you pick his mind every now and then? Hey, Coach, I
Oh
want
yeah.
to see this play here.
Yeah, all the time. He calls, we talk to each other, and at least I would say once, twice a week we'll call each other and talk football sometimes talk fishing and hunting and everything else. So.
Right. Now, after your tenure with the Dogs in '94, did you go on to play ball after somewhere else?
No, I didn't. So I had 5 offers coming out of high school. Tore my knee up in the playoff games and went to the workforce.
Right. Okay.
So,
all right. Now, have you always followed Bulldog football? Like, you been in the Swany community since you graduated?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
So one other thing I do, I'm very involved in the community with our local Parks and Rec.
Okay.
So I've coached youth football for about the past 15 years.
Okay.
Coached middle school football, and then came up to the varsity level.
Okay, now Richard Allen, he was one of your coaches as well.
Richard Allen was he was the defensive line coach back when I was playing.
Yeah, rest in peace, Richard. I knew him from back in the day, you know, and always one of my favorite coaches as well. But anyway, we're here this year. Who are some of the guys you got on your line this year?
So we got Blaine Cruz as a center. He'll be a two-year starter. We got Brody Bean at right guard, 2-year starter. Reese Bronson moved him from left tackle to left guard, 2-year starter. Colton Hagedorn moved from right tackle to left tackle, 2-year starter. And we got Dalton Crosnode as our right tackle.
Okay. And what is it like coaching seniors as opposed to coaching young juniors?
It's a lot easier. Right. It's especially with the experience that they have, you know, and we're putting it on their shoulders to be the ones that do it this year.
Right.
You know,
right.
Trying to instill that in their head that we go as far as they want us to go.
You big on accountability and everything?
Oh yes, sir. Oh yes, sir.
Did you have anybody else in your family that played football?
No, I was the only one of my immediate siblings. You know, we were all two-sport, or I was two-sport. So brothers played baseball. I played baseball.
Okay.
So,
who's your baseball coach here?
Wade Bill. So I actually started with Coach Etheridge.
Okay.
And then when Coach Etheridge went out, Wade Bill came in and finished up our senior year.
I know Coach Bill as well. As a matter of fact, see, I was in '84. Coach Mixon was my baseball coach. Then Coach Bill came along while Coach Mixon was here in probably '83, '82, '80, somewhere around there. Then Coach Bill left. And then he came back when you were there, right? And Coach Etheridge, he was always our assistant coach.
Okay.
And in baseball as well. So what was it like playing for Coach Etheridge and Coach Bill in baseball?
So night and day between their philosophies on the way Etheridge coached, the way Coach Bill coached. Love playing for both of them.
Right.
But, you know, more of Coach Bill because, of course, I was starting then. I was at varsity then.
What'd you play?
First base and DH.
Okay. All right. Could you knock it out?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I took it out 2 times in one game. All right, man. Yeah, well, always great, man. Clifford, like I said, when you call your name, and I was like, Clifford Bean. I know that name, man. I heard that name over the radio many a times.
Yep.
Right. But look here, I want to hear your name this year as well. Something like Coach Bean celebrates and holds up the championship.
That's right. That would be the icing on the cake.
Icing on the cake. Coach, I want to thank you, man, for joining me on the Bulldog Bark.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Keep doing the things you're doing.
All right.
All right. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
All right. Hi, this is Keith Hunter of Huntertainment. We bring you DJ service, video and audio production, a podcast and great waters, radio shows, and maximum sports coverage of girls basketball. At the heart of everything we do, there's a mission that's bigger than the writing, the music, and the videos. Sure, we bring you the entertainment, but we're all about the human connection, that spark between people when they feel understood, valued, and inspired, and encouraged to do better and be better. Long after the entertainment is over, the video fades to black. Long after the ink runs dry, what remains is the lasting impression. This is Huntertainment. Let's make the connection. 904-504-1532.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalak.
No matter what's around the corner, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Swany County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Brantford and in Live Oak. In Brantford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Back here at the old doghouse, Swanee leading 20-13 at the half, and boy, pretty good first half for Swanee, especially right there at that end.
Yeah, big goal line stance there to turn away the Cougars there right when halftime clock went to 0-0 right before halftime. Thank you again to the ROTC for bringing some much-needed food and refreshments here to us at halftime. We got some stats here, courtesy of Jamie Wachter. Thomas Sykes, quarterback for Swanee, number 4, is 4 for 8 with 53 yards passing. Does have 1 touchdown pass. Sykes also has 17 yards rushing and a touchdown carry to his credit. Coy Frier is credited for 4 attempts at running the football for 19 yards. And then Trayvon Fed, 18 carries for 84 yards there in the first half. Ty Moses has 2 receptions for 27 yards and a touchdown. Also, Hunter Watson has 2 catches out there tonight for 26 yards and 2 big first downs, I might add.
Yeah, and their quarterbacks had some pretty good yardage on those 2 big plays. I mean, I don't know. He had some pretty good throwing plays. We got to shut that down in the second half.
Yeah, he's 7 for 11 for 200 yards. Does have a 55-yard pass for a touchdown, and then that long pass there right before halftime. So a good chunk of those yards in two throws.
Yep. Seems like see what happens here in this second half. The old Dogs will have to hunker down for 24 more minutes. Some great games on TV that you want to catch. Got some asterisks by these. Miami versus USF. That's at 4:30 p.m. And then you can't forget about that. This Florida can turn it around right here. LSU and UF. And then poor old Georgia has to go up there to old Rocky Top.
Poor old Georgia.
Man, I'm telling you.
I'm tired about hearing poor old Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
They're not poor at all.
And one game to catch, and that'll be at 8 p.m. tomorrow night. That'll be Duke versus Tulane. We can see old Jaquez Moore, see what he can do. Came from Swanee. See if he can had some pretty good games here lately, and I think he's a senior this year.
Yes, sir.
The Dogs of Swanee get the ball here, start out this second half. Big number 99. Tulane will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Boy, he puts a foot into it, and I don't know if they were offsides or if maybe we weren't set to play yet.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call it back for legal procedure offside, so they'll re-kick it, this time from the 35.
So big old 99 will tee it up again, but just from 5 yards back.
I noticed that Frier and Moses have switched positions.
Switch sides, yeah, and they'll be on the hashes somewhere around the 12, maybe the 10-yard line. Still got a little bit of a breeze here, maybe not as much as the first half, maybe only about 5 miles an hour, a little bit out of the north. This big 99, Juan Rodriguez, tees it up at the 35. He'll put a foot into it. It'll go to the far hash over there, and it'll be, wow, we forgot the football. Right around the 15 to the 20, cuts to the 25, and there's a flag to the 30, 35, 40. We'll go to 45 to the 50. We'll cut back as Frier does a spin move, and it's hammered right around the 40, and but I think that will be coming back because it was some kind of infraction at the 26.
Yeah, everything after that holding penalty out around the 21-yard or 26-yard line was for naught. It was a good return. Hold early. And it's going to bring it back, a big return, and going to push us back.
Well, it would have been great to get that coming out of the second half with a lead and get a great return, but that'll go all for naught, and they're going to back us up from the point of the infraction, which the flag's laying at the 26. It may have occurred somewhere else.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, but Frier has had some big returns on kickoff this year. That was another one, but penalty flag's going to negate that.
I suppose maybe a holding call is what it was.
Yes, sir.
That'll back the old Dogs of Swany up to the 16-yard line, starting out this third quarter of play. We still lead it 20-13. And we'll see what the Dogs can come up with here. Been running the ball pretty successfully. See if we come out with that. Trips to the near side. That's the short side of the field. Sights will be in the gun. Single back in the backfield will be feed. And then Watson, the H-back, will get set behind the tackle. Hand off to feed. They dive through there. Boy, we almost lost the handle of the football, and they saw that coming all the way.
Yeah, they made an adjustment right off the bat. Number 9 for the Cougars knifes in and gets fed to the ground. As soon as he touched the football, loss of about 5. We're going backwards.
Second down and about 14 for the Dogs of Swany. And what they did, they just brought that linebacker, and he just looking at Fed on which side he's on and figured we've been running to the strong side. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. This time we'll run from the I formation. Will Watson be the lead blocker? Fed will dot that I. We'll run to the left side. We'll cut back, and they've made some adjustments on defense, and they kind of shut us down again. We'll take it out to the 15.
Yeah, nothing there. Gains about 2, maybe about 2 yards, and doesn't get back to the original line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 12 upcoming for Swany here to start their first drive of the second half.
We'll get the next play call in. Is Moses. He'll bring it in to the quarterback. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Godby in a 4-man front. Trips to the far side of the field for Swany. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back will be fed, and he'll be shot to the right. Little play action and looking, and
wide open.
Mercy. And I don't know if they'll call that a catch or not, but I think they're going to call it incomplete. Wow.
And looked like he had it, turned around to run with it, and dropped it. And he was wide open, and maybe Katie barred the door.
He was thinking about goal line. Got to catch it before you can run it, and that'll bring up a 4th down, and this will be the first punt of the game.
Yeah, for both sides. We talked about that earlier in the break, Andy, that we haven't punted yet tonight. Now we're going to have to. And this was a little bit of a problem area last week at Madison with the snap. Hopefully we get a clean snap and get this punt away.
Yeah, hopefully so. And the thing is, we'll be standing right on our goal line. See if they come after this one. I would think they would. And got some movement. That'll back us up a little further.
Wait and see. Yeah, false start against Swany, so it's going to back us up. That's going to be a full 5 yards from right inside the 10, so we're going to be kicking from our own end zone this time.
Never see good things happen when you're backed up that far. Things get a little bit tense. See if they come after us this time. Doing the punting chores will be Wilson. And a good snap. End over end kick. Boy, it gets by, and I don't know if it touched him or not, but there's going to be a mad scramble for the football. I think it did hit him.
Yeah.
And that was number 15. But, boy, that'll back him up across the 50-yard line. That's just what the doggy ordered.
Yeah, that's best case scenario right there. And I'm not sure if it touched him or not, but his indication of turning and running for that football for his life indicates to me that it hit him somewhere, and he thought it hit him, so he went back to make the catch, and Swany's going to start defense on the Cougars offense around the 47.
That was Gerald Hall that pounced on the football for them, one of their go-to receivers. Daltrey, the 6'5 quarterback, will stand in the gun right around the 43-yard line. Single back in the backfield and kind of a double wing set. This time we'll run that wing back trap. Boy, they're just mugging us on the outside, and they call the penalty. It doesn't matter how far he goes. As he goes out of bounds around the 30, they're going to bring this one back.
Yeah, it looked like Frier shoved him out of bounds over there, but we did get mugged, and, I mean, you called it right off the bat. It's going to be holding, and should be a big loss with that penalty. Be first and somewhere around 20 yards should be after they march off the penalty yardage.
Yeah, that's the first time we've actually seen that play from them, where they ran the kind of double wing backs, and then of course, you see Madison running all the time.
A lot, yes.
Yeah.
With success.
Good thing for the Dogs. The penalty will back it up to around the 38-yard line. It'll be first down and 20 for Godby from there. Single back in the backfield. Got an H-back at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers set to the near side. Now that H-back will come and get set on the near side. That's number 35 for them. Quarterback Daltrey, screen pass, tips in the air, boy, and it'll go incomplete. They might have dodged a little bit of a bullet there. A lot of green jerseys, or actually gray as you call it. out there for the Dogs.
I mean, I call it gray, and that's what pretty much 99% of the people who can see colors in this world was going to call it as well. Looks like an injured Cougar out there on the play.
While they attend to him, we'll take a 30-minute break on River Country Sports.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
And back at the old dog house, boy, that was a short 30 minutes.
It was a very short. It was kind of more like 30 seconds.
It was. That was number 58, Marcus Figures, who was the Godby Cougar that was slow to get up, but he helped him off to the sideline, and we'll get going again. Cougars with the football. They trail 20-13. 8:56 to go here in the third quarter. Swany in a four-man front. Shotgun formation for Daughtry. Single back in the backfield, trips to the near side. Daughtry's going to look way down the football field, and his receiver's coming open, and he makes the catch around the 21, and we had four dogs around the football.
Actually, they're going to say he caught it. Yeah, he did catch it. 4 dogs standing there, and nobody looking at the football except for the receiver.
Mercy.
Third time tonight, big play via the big pass for the Cougars.
It was, and giving up those big chunks of yardage down the field, that will hurt you. You got to make them earn every inch. Daughtry, the quarterback, he will be in the gun. Single back in the backfield. That'll be McMillan. He'll stand directly behind the quarterback. 2 receivers set far side. Hand off McMillan. No, a little play action McMillan. We got a beat on the quarterback. He's going to throw it away. He was in the pocket, and that should be grounded. I'm looking for a flag.
There is nobody in the area except for number 56, who's not eligible. Officials are talking about it, but should be a flag. We'll wait and see.
Well, there might have been somebody 15 yards downfield.
Still talking about it, are the officials, and they will throw
and they do
it.
Yes.
He was under duress, and he just tried to get rid of the football. Receiver not in the vicinity.
That'd have been okay if he would have made it out of the pocket. But, boy, we had a bead on him. I didn't get the number of that dog.
That was Watson, number 24, there in pursuit. Big penalty, loss of downs now. Second and about. Man, McAlpin to go.
I'll wait for Terry Mixon to spot it up there. He's pretty good on those numbers. Ball will be spotted right around the 37-yard line. Second down situation. Dogs in a 4-man front. Shotgun formation for Daughtry. Boy, this time an end around, and it is wide open unless some backs come up. We missed the tackle at the 25, up to the 20, still on their feet. We drag him to the turf around the 22. The good thing is it should bring up a 3rd and 12.
Yeah, good yardage, though. Gains about 15, 16, almost 17 yards. Frier able to make the tackle. Brings 3rd and, like you said, about 13, 14 to go.
Mercy. First time we've seen that play tonight exactly on that design. They do have some things out of the backfield. Yeah. See if that old dog defense can hunker down. Trips to the near side. Single receiver to the far side of the field. That's the visitor side. Sidecar right by McMillan. Daughtry in the gun, looking near side, waiting for him to come open over the middle. He does. Number 23 once again. That's 3 catches for him. And that is Tylen Vickers.
Yeah, it was kind of take your pick. They had about 3 receivers open. Just too soft a coverage there with a 3rd and 13. We just give them everything in front of us. We kind of get our heels stuck in around the 5-yard line. But that's no bueno because that's 1st and goal there. They're in the Roundtree Moore red zone.
They are knocking on the Swany door. Inside the 5, shotgun formation. Kind of got an offset eye. The quarterback takes it straight ahead. The 6'5 quarterback, and he pounds his way, I think, into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, we tried to run number 25 onto the field late. He doesn't ever get set up, and they're in right where he was trying to get to. And number 25 for Swany is Jadace Jones. Just didn't quite get in there in time, and they're able to just take it in for the score.
20-19, the all-important extra point by the big man, 99, J.R. Talenti. And it is good. Boy, we're all knotted up here at the Doghouse. 2020 ball game, 7:03 mark of the third quarter. And we'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
Wayne Frier Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Frier Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Frier Live Oak today or online at WayneFrierHome.com.
Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, Godby has just scored a 4-yard touchdown with their quarterback just running it right up the middle of the football field, take on the extra point, and we're all knotted up 20-20 as Big 99 will tee it up for the Cougars at the 40-yard line. High end-over-end kick. Looks like, from about the 1-yard line, maybe the half-yard line, is number 10. And that is Frier. Boy, he runs into 2 Cougars right at the 25, and that's where the old Dogs of Swany will start out 1st and 10.
Yeah, he caught that with just about an inch between his heel and the goal line. Gets it out to the 25. Good return for Swany. Need to regain that momentum. We've lost momentum 3 times in this football game for actually about 4, and all because of basically a deep ball that we don't cover up. So
yeah, we hadn't been able to.
There's been 4 big plays that have been the majority of the yardage for the Cougar offense.
Well, they got several receivers. You got Mitchell, Hall, Simmons, and Vickers. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, and we'll hand off once again, and we'll take it straight ahead. And they buckled down their defense a little. We may have picked up a couple, 2 or 3.
Yeah, about 3 yards there for Fed on 1st down. Swany sticking with the run game.
A little bit of tough sledding, and what they're doing is they got their same 4-man front, but them backers are pretty much going off the handoff to Fed. Whichever side he's on, go strong side, and they pretty much come in those gaps.
Yeah, that's pretty much their key right now is wherever he goes, they line up, and we'll see if we make an adjustment to counter that move on offense.
2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side of the field. That's the wide side. We'll bring motion. And here's the snap. Little play action to Fed, and we're going to keep it outside with the quarterback. But, boy, Godby's too quick. We got knocked out of bounds around the 29.
Yeah, number 37 for those guys. That's Tavares forward with a good closing speed, able to limit the Sykes' yardage there. We're going to have a timeout on the field. Must be a water break.
It will be, and we'll take a water break ourselves. You're listening to River Country Sports. Oh, my.
Looking for the perfect spot for family dinner or catching the game? Beef O'Brady's is all about great food, friendly service, and fun for everyone. From their famous wings to hearty entrees, there's something for everyone at the table. Beef O'Brady's of Live Oak, where every visit feels like home. See you tonight.
Back at the old Doghouse. Them doggies needed some water here at the 6:12 mark of the third quarter. We're all tied up 20-20 with them old Cougars.
Yeah, an important 3rd down here just to keep the chains moving, get some more clock off or time off the clock, excuse me, and we'll see what we come up with here on 3rd down. Coach Gaddy has the play call in.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers set to the far side of the field. Moses will be to the near side, single back in the backfield. That'll be Fed. We'll bring motion to the near side, and that was Frier. He's the safety valve. We're going to try to chunk it down the middle of the field, and it'll go incomplete. Intended for Moses.
Yeah, threw in double coverage that time, and nobody there to catch the football, and we'll be punting for a 2nd time tonight.
Yeah, and Frier was wide open that time as he came. You know, most time we do that little touch pass or whatever you want to call it, or like a jet sweep, but he was wide open in the flats. Probably had running room in front of him. 4th down and punt for Swany. 2nd time tonight. It'll be Wilson. He'll do the punting chores from the 15. Kind of a spiraling punt that's going to hit around the 40 and take the running back, number 28, to the 20. Boy, he's got running room all on the far side. 28 across the 50 to the 40. About 3 dogs to beat. They cut back, and he does a little juke move. Jukes us out of our shorts right there, and he'll end up around the 23 or 24 and hold everything. We got a flag down here around the 47.
Yeah, they were mugging number 5 for us. That's old
Bubba Lovett.
Bubba Lovett, and it's a good thing that they caught that, because if not, they were going to have great field position. But there is another flag, though, down there around the tackle. It's going to be a block in the back, I think, over there, which we should decline that one and probably pick up this hold here at the 46.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run as he cut across the whole football field. And then had a wall on that side.
They do have a wall set up, and fortunately for Suwannee, there was 2 penalties on the play, so we'll wait and see where they spot the football after the holding.
Yeah, and I didn't actually understand the fans' reactions.
We were booing.
Yeah.
We're booing, and it's actually in our favor. But looking to score big, Swany Graphics is your one-stop shop for all printing needs. See them for blueprints, brochures, forms, books, banners, signs, hats, engraving, even pre-made gift items ready to buy. Call them today at 386-362-1848 or stop by the shop on 129 North in Live Oak. Swany Graphics, proud supporters of Suwannee Bulldog football, and you can print that.
Sure enough. Cougars after the penalty, that'll back them up to the 36-yard line. 4-man front for the Dogs. Roundtree will be in the gun. Single back in the backfield. Hand off to that single back. That'll be McMillan. He cuts to the outside, and we finally dragged him out of bounds close to the 41.
Yeah, number 24, Watson, Kyler Watson.
He's been
gets
all
a
over the place.
left hand on him and just slings him out of bounds. Does gain about 5 yards on the play, though. 2nd and 5 now for the Cougars.
See what they do here. They haven't been scared a bit to put it up in the air. Got the wind behind their back. Shotgun formation for Roundtree. McMillan will be the long back. He'll be to his right. Trips to the far side. Looking. He's going to air it out big time. We got a dog there. We go up a little bit early for the football, but it will go incomplete.
Yeah, that time we had our eyes on the prize, and that's good to see. Goes to the turf. It's 3rd down now and about 5.
I thought for a second there when we kind of mistimed our jump that we might get called for something, but they're letting us play.
We jumped maybe about 2 seconds too soon, but it all worked out.
3rd down situation, 3rd and hold 'em Dogs. About 5 yards to go for the 1st down, and we jump off sides and give them a freebie. Maybe.
It's going to be really close.
Yeah. Could be inches short, but maybe not. No, it's a 1st down.
1st down now, and gave that one away.
Of course, they could call for a measurement. I mean, sometimes the lines aren't straight from one side of the field to the other. But they won't do that. Should be 1st and 10 for Godby. Right around the 46-yard line. Shotgun formation for Roundtree. Single back in the backfield. That'll be McMillan. 2 receivers set to the far side. Hand off to McMillan. He goes left side. Big hole. Cuts to the outside. And we'll ride him to the turf. Around the 41, there was a flag back there, and I would think maybe we were getting mugged again. Number 25 for the Dogs. Jadis Jones was a little bit gimpy getting up.
Yeah, he was held and ridden down to the turf by number 52 for the Cougars, Orion Jefferson. So holding on the Cougars will back them up again. Been a lot of penalties tonight.
Just what the doggy ordered once again. You can't depend on that to save you every time, though.
No.
So a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That'll take it back to the 36-yard line. Cougars up to the line of scrimmage. Swany in a 4-man front. Roundtree will be in the gun. 2 receivers set far side. Single receiver to the short side of the field. Roundtree quick pass it inside. And, boy, number 1 makes the catch. That's Simmons out to the outside. Simmons to the 40. Simmons to the 30. Simmons to the 20. Simmons to the 10. No flags. And he goes all the way for the score. Mercy me.
2 missed tackles, and that's all it took. And can't coach speed, and he has plenty of it. And just like that, we're down by 6.
Yeah, Simmons is one of their, I think, leading receivers. Yes, he had 14 catches for 135 yards coming into this football game, and he got a big one right there. Yeah, that's what I say.
Too soon, too quick.
And that was only 2 minutes after they scored their last one. Talenti hits the extra point, and Godby has gone up by 7. And we'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground. Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling. Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwaneeParks.com.
Back here at the old doghouse, Swany giving up that big pass play for a score, and pretty tough when you got Daltrey to Simmons, and he is a speedster because he turned on the afterburners on the far side and went Katie bar the door for the touchdown. The good thing is they're up by 7. That's the Cougars. But we'll get the football back. And here's the old kicker, a foot into it. This time we'll come up and retrieve the football around the 15. That's Frier up to the 25, to the 30, still on his feet to the 35. He'll cross that and be banged down close to the 36-yard line.
Yeah, good return by Frier. Good field position for Swany to see if we can come out and mix it up a little bit. I think they've made the adjustment on defense to Fed and maybe do a little play action pass early in the.
Yeah, it seems like a running game working better with the split backs or the 2 backs in the backfield. We'll see what we do here. Single back in the backfield will be Fed. Shotgun formation. 4 Sykes, 2 receiver set, and here's the snap. Handoff to Fed. He cuts back, finds that little crease again across the 40. He'll bang his way close to the 43.5-yard line.
Yeah, good run that time by Fed. Gets about 7.
Keep feeding him the ball. That's Fed.
We're going to go a little tempo here.
Second down situation, shotgun formation, the same setup for Swany. 4-man front, and handoff to Fed once again. This time he gets knocked down before maybe lost about a half a yard.
Yeah, one of those dogs got blown off the football, almost tackled Fed before he could even get the handoff, and luckily we maintained possession and no gain on the play, maybe loss of a yard.
3rd down and 4 for them old dogs of Swany. We trail by 7, 27-20 at the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Cougars digging in on the other side, see if they walk up them linebackers. 2 receivers set, and we got split backs in the backfield. Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Little play action, and we're looking across the middle, wide open, and we throw a pick off Frier's hands, and number 18's got it. Got plenty of running room, unless one of them linemen can get down there and drag him to the turf. We finally do it around the 21 or 22. Mercy me.
Yeah, and everything's going the Cougars' way right now. That pass was a little high and slightly overthrown off of Frier's hands and right into the hands of the defender there, and man, they're set up shop on the 23-yard line of the Bulldogs.
That was one of those breaks they needed, and it's one that we didn't here late in the 3rd quarter. And the thing about that is, we have to hang on, make long drives, and they seem to be getting them easy.
Yeah, they're getting chunk plays right now. We're struggling to get first downs, and here in the second half.
See if they go for all the marbles right here. Daltrey, number 10, he'll be in the gun. Big number 35 will get set right at the line of scrimmage. And a handoff to McMillan. He cuts it back across the grain, still on his feet, a little spin move, and he'll get inside the 15.
Yeah, he's all the way down close to first down yardage. They're going to be right there at the first down marker. We'll see, they'll call it 2nd and a couple inches.
Yeah, they've been seeing Seaman do everything right at this point. We need a turnover.
Actually, they're going to say now first down. I'm not sure what took them so long to decide that, but they're going to call it first down now.
It will be in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. Shotgun formation for Daughtry. Hand off to number 24 this time. That's a Travian Brown. He takes it right up the middle of the football field, and we stuff him somewhere close to the 10.
I think we may have another flag penalty for holding. It's going to back up the Cougars.
Seems like every time they get a holding penalty, though, they pick up a big play.
Yeah, it's when they try to pass the footballs, when we have our struggles, and
mercy.
It will be holding against the Cougars.
That'll back them up 10 yards.
I've not been able to tell what those down markers say all night. I don't know what's wrong with them, but I can't tell a number in there to save my life. Maybe you can. You got better eyes than me.
It's a little faded, but I'm assuming it's a first down and 20 or thereabouts.
First down.
Shotgun formation for Daughtry. Swany still in the 4-man front. Here's the snap. Daughtry's looking. He'll look off one receiver and think about running it. Got a lot of pressure out of the pocket. Boy, we grab him just as he throws it. He completes the pass to Simmons once again at the 10. Simmons still on his feet and finally driven out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. And how did he get that away?
How did he get it away, and how did we lose contain on Simmons there? But he does make the play.
Yeah, he's actually one of their go-to receivers, one of their main receivers, but they got 4 of them. You got Simmons, Vickers, Hall, and Mitchell.
Yeah, they've got weapons all over the field for sure. Big part of that lost yardage and then some made up for there. Now second down and about 7.
Let's see what they do here. The quarterback got a new play call. That'll be Daughtry. And McMillan will be right behind him. They got it stacked on the left side, and somebody might have called a timeout.
I think they did. Looked like it was.
And we'll take a timeout as well. River Country Sports. Oh, my.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
Back here at the doghouse. The Bucks right now trailing there in the fourth quarter, 21-14, just like these dogs, trailing 27-20 here in the third. We need some hunkering down and some kind of turnover is what we need.
We definitely could use a turnover right here.
Now they were lined up. Usually they had been running out of this formation, usually with a quarterback. He just followed. You got 2 blockers in front and a big old tackle over there. Daughtry will be in the gun. 2 H-backs will be to his left. Single back in the backfield. McMillan, he cuts to the outside, finds some daylight, and we just slam him to the turf at the 9. Great play call, and he hit him right on the shin.
We got another hold out there on the perimeter.
And that would have brought up a third down and probably about 6 or 7.
Looks like we're going to have a player down for Godby. And while we do that, Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies in Lake City has everything you need: doors, windows, tubs, showers, plumbing, electrical, power pole, steps, paneling, pre-finished sheetrock, vinyl siding and skirting, wide whipped carpet and vinyl flooring, even RV parts. See Preston or Jason for all your mobile home needs. Corbett's Mobile Home Supplies on Deputy Jeff Davis Lane in Lake City. Online at CorbettSupply.com.
Injured player still on the ground. I think that was the running back, number 5, Cameron McMillan, and he was hit somewhere around the shin. Like I say, he took it on the shin. I don't know if that was Watson or who, but man, we hammered him right there. But he's up on his feet. Good to see. And they'll help him off to the far sideline. Now the flag, of course, we're talking to Coach Hall about it out there.
Yeah, it's kind of a decision right here to make. Do you want to give up the penalty and go for third and short, or take it and give them 2 more opportunities? And the way they've thrown the football, I really don't know what you do here.
I'm thinking I would take the penalty, but what do I know? The ball will be spotted just inside the 10. We'll call it the 9-yard line.
So they're not going to take the penalty, so it'll be third down.
Yep, and they'll have to get it to the 3 for the first down. we'll see what happens here. Daltrey will be the quarterback. I think number 24, Brown, checks in for the injured McMillan as he went to the sideline. In the H-back position, number 35, Ja'Cory Mitchell. He's been a big player in this, especially on those little fade passes out of the backfield. 2 receivers set to the near side. Single receiver, far side of the field. Long snap count. Here's the snap. Handoff to number 24. Finds a big hole, and he's going to pound his way in there close to the first down marker.
Yeah, it's kind of deceiving. It looked like he got a little farther than he did. It's actually going to be short by about 2-3 yards. He got stopped right around the 5-yard line. So 4th down and a couple now. Maybe a long 2, short 3 to go. Can Swany come up with another goal line stance?
Well, the thing is, they are going for it. They're not even thinking about kicking it. We need another bad snap. Hunker down time for the old Dogs. Shotgun formation. They had a little motion before to 24, and he rips his way, but he is short, and he fumbles the football. They're going to blow him down.
That was the quickest whistle of the night if they blowed him down.
Yeah. But he was short of the goal line, and that would be about the half-yard line if it was 4th down.
Yeah, it's going to be 1st and goal now from about the half-yard line. So close.
Mercy. Yeah, not a quick whistle that time. Yeah. I did see that on instant replay, and they are knocking on the Swany door once again. Bad deal for the Dogs. The quarterback's running in the last 2 times. Here goes Daltrey. He'll take it straight ahead, and we meet him almost in the backfield. We sniffed that one out all the way, and he should end up around the 1.5-yard line.
Yeah, he could not have gained any yardage that time unless they let the play go a little farther than the whistle. But he got stood up, and I'm talking about popped. I can't tell the jersey number down there, but he did get popped. They're going to go quick huddle.
Yeah, they are, and they got all them blockers on the left side. Number 24 is Brown to his left, and it's going to be the quarterback once again. We stand him up, still fighting right at the goal line, and we drop him just shy of it once again. And I mean, by the hair of a dog's tail.
Wow, looks like they're going to be a late penalty flag, going to be personal foul probably, or unsportsmanlike conduct. That's going to be huge against the Cougars.
Wow.
Tell you what, Dogs bowing their neck, showing a lot of moxie down there on the goal line. They're pointing towards the Cougars. Hopefully this is not something offsetting.
Yeah, hopefully not, because I didn't even see it. Be 3rd and goal from the 1.
Unsportsmanlike against the Cougars.
The Cougars.
So it's going to be 3rd and goal from, it should be a 15-yard penalty,
yeah,
right?
It should be from the 16-yard line.
That's a big penalty.
It is, just what the doggy ordered.
That brings the passing game back into play, though, and we've struggled defending
really
that tonight.
And it'll be actually 3rd and goal, I guess, from just inside the 15-yard line.
And I can't believe the play clock hasn't started yet. They'll start it. Well, they're still talking about the penalty.
Somebody must have said something. I mean, something was going on.
Yeah. We'll take it.
So the Cougars up to the line of scrimmage. The clock is running down to about 35 ticks here in the 3rd quarter. Got to hold them Dogs right here. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. Single back in the backfield. Here he is, looking to the end zone. Looking. A lot of pressure. We got him stacked up, wrapped up right at the 20. And we hold him up. That'll back him up a few more yards.
Yeah, and I think they're going to bring out the field goal team.
Maybe they'll snap it over his head.
we need another
we
break.
need something.
Trailing by 7 here in the 3rd quarter is probably going to come to an end.
It will, and at the end of the 3rd quarter, Godby leads at 27-20. We'll take a break on River Country Sports.
What is Kinetic Fiber Internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable Kinetic Fiber Internet. Internet better.
Old Doghouse, a 37-yard attempt by Talenti. The tee will be set right around the 27. A little bit of a high snap down on the tee.
Wow,
and boy, I couldn't tell if it went through, but it did. And they nailed 3 points up on the scoreboard. Wow.
Kind of a knuckleball looking kick, but he gets enough on it and puts it through with ease. They get 3 out of it, so they got a 10-point lead here at the start of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, them Cougars, wow.
Don't miss the Coaches Show. The Coaches Show each Monday here at River Country. Join TJ Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football, brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays here on rivercountrysports.com.
Yeah, and that 37-yard field goal. And it's been all Cougars here in this second half. 17 unanswered points.
Yes.
And the Dogs are going to have to come back here early in this 4th quarter and put some points on the board.
Yeah. They've given up 353 yards through the air here through 3 quarters.
Talenti puts foot into it, and we'll retrieve it right at the 5-yard line. There's Frier. Frier up to the 20, 25, 30. The hole closes, and he'll pound his way out close to the 33 or 34-yard line. That's where them old Dogs of Suwannee will start out 1st and 10.
They will. Swanee's got to come out and put together some sort of a drive that ends in points, I would think, because you're running out of possessions at this point in the football game. Down 2 possessions, 2 scores.
Yeah, we need to get one of those wide open receivers and one of them quick passes for a touchdown.
They've got 2 receivers with over 100 yards receiving, one with 92. So
yeah,
we got to keep them off their offense off the field.
Well, then we may want to drive.
Absolutely.
For about 6 minutes and end up with 7 points. Dogs have it, 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the 33-yard line. Feed to be sidecar right. Shotgun formation, 4 Sykes. Trips to the far side of the field. Feed goes in motion, and we look down the field. We're just going to put it up. There he is, and it's Moses, I do believe, who made the catch and is rocked down to the turf right around the 30, maybe the 29. We'll see where they spot him. No, they're going to say knee went down at the 31.
Wow. All right. Well, either way, that was a great catch by Moses.
Yeah, like I said, we needed that big play. See what we can do from here. Get a little spark out of the Suwannee offense. It's got to end up with points. Dogs out of the huddle. Up to the line. 2 receiver set, single receiver far side. Feed will be the long back. Sykes will be in the gun. Hand off to Feed. He'll do a little stutter step, cut to the outside. Feed to the 20, feed to the 15, feed to the 10, and they drive us back out of bounds. Somewhere around the 7, maybe the 6.5. Somebody say give that dog a big 1st down.
Yeah, good block and good vision by number 18, Trayvon Fed, all the way down to the 7-yard line inside the Roundtree Moore forward red zone. And another player for Godby down, probably cramps the way things have been going here tonight.
And with that, we'll take a 30-second break on River Country Sports. Oh, my.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Moore Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone. At Roundtree Moore Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMoreFord.com today.
Back at Paul Langford Stadium, the Dogs of Suwannee trailing 30-20, but we are knocking on the Godby door. 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. And we do need these points. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That'll be Feed. Watson will be the lead blocker near side. Find a big hole up the middle, and boy, he gets stuck right as he hits around the 3-yard line.
He had a head of steam going down there towards the goal line and ran right into a couple players. Got stood up, but gets down to the 3. Be 2nd and goal from there.
Well, you got a couple of downs to pick up a couple of yards, but you got to get positive yards every time you touch it. See what the Dogs do here. See if we have everybody in tight. No, we'll have a Single receiver set on either side of the football field, shotgun formation, and we got an H-back. Hand off to Feed once again, finds a little hole, and Feed, boy, he gets stood up. I mean, at the goal line, I thought he was going in, and I was fixing to give a big oh my, but I say oh me.
Yeah, he got caught in the lower half and just kind of snatched him backwards. He was right there, I mean, right at the goal line.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to spot the football, yeah.
He's like a couple inches. You want to see maybe, man, I'd love to see somebody just go up under center right here and tush push, as you would call it.
I think we've done that a couple of times where we went up under center. A lot of times, you know, that can be disastrous unless you practice it a lot. Sykes, he'll settle under center. Feed will be the long back, single back. We'll take it off the left side, and somebody say, give that dog 6. And we needed that 6 by Sykes.
Yeah, that's a huge answer by Swany. That drive showing a lot of poise. Good throws downfield, some good hard-nosed running and blocking up front by the Swany offensive front. And just as important is going to be this extra point.
Absolutely.
By Little Bill.
At the 9:47 mark. That was all set up by that pass to Moses, and then a good feed run, and then a quarterback keeper. Boy, the all-important extra point by Little Bill. They jump off sides.
Yeah. This is one of the worst rules, I think, in high school football, where they can literally jump off sides about 100 times in a row, and there's really nothing you can do about it. So it doesn't make any sense. Seems like somebody would address this up from the FHSAA, because there's literally no penalty. There's no punishment for it.
You ought to just get a free point just for doing it. And
now we may try to go for 2.
Well, it moves it to the. I don't know. He might have.
To the
we
1.
got a little more than half the distance.
Yeah, we got a 1.5 the distance.
Yeah, we did. See what happens here, boy. Okay. Maybe a good time to do it. We're going to line up in the same situation, same quarterback sneak. We go off the right side and get it on Sykes. 2 points, and them dogs back in it. Oh, my.
Yeah, we're within 2 now. And I tell you what, put your helmet back on, whoever that is, young man, on the field, or you're going to get a penalty. But nonetheless, just slides down the line of scrimmage into the end zone.
And we'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
It's a home day tonight as the Dogs welcome the Cougars of Godby in the doghouse. At Live Oak Jewelry, you can make it a home day too. From choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ, be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Live Oak Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
Back at the old doghouse, Swany has tacked on 8 points. It's a 30-28 game. Just a field goal to go ahead, but we got to hold these Cougars. And they got one of their, well, we're going to do the pooch kick to the near side. It's going to hit. We're down there.
We got a chance.
And we came up with the football, I do believe, at the 30-yard line. Somebody say, oh, my.
Wow. Looks like one of our dogs got banged up a little bit there, trying to catch it. The first guy down on the ball.
Yeah, I
coming up a little lane. We can't see
number.
who that is. Still trying to watch him, but man, we've been trying to execute that play for 3 weeks now. We finally did it.
Yeah, a great job that time. It just kind of stuck like an old golf shot.
Couldn't have come at a bigger time in the football game. All the momentum back on Swany's side here. Do you take a shot after the big play?
Trailing by 2. Swany has the football, 9:46. A lot of time here in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation, handoff to Feed. Does a little stutter step, little spin move, and he'll wind up close to the 25.5.
Yeah, fed that time. That fed down towards around the 25-yard line. They'll credit him with the 24. I'm sorry, the 26.
Yeah.
Give him 4 yards on first down.
We found out a couple of yards there on first down. Pickup of about 4, second down and 6. Them old dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Them Cougars digging in on the other side. 2 receivers set. Actually, a single receiver set on either side, and we got a short slot or H-back. This time, I believe it is Frier who took the football, and he just will get inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, we got a penalty flag after the play, and looks like Some jawing back and forth. Not sure who that's going to be on.
Ricky, but if that's a personal foul or unsportsmanlike on Godby,
that's what we're hoping.
I couldn't see it with this post.
Yeah, well, I know it was Moses, and he was tied up with one of the Godby defenders. It looked like the Godby defender kind of took the play about 4 or 5 yards out of bounds. We'll wait and see if it's offsetting or if it's going to be against the Cougars, and it will be. That's a big 15 yards and a first down. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good one for Swany. Move the football. Thing is, maybe we need one of those long drives now. We need to eat up 9 minutes and score some points.
Yeah, I think points is the key word here, and we're going to be well inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone after that penalty. I can't imagine that Godby's coach is very pleased with that young man at the moment.
Ball be spotted right at the 12.5-yard line. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. See if we keep it on the ground. Harrington will go to the far side of the field. Frier will be to the near side. Watson will be the H-back. Hand off to Fed. He'll take it straight ahead, try to go off tackle, and they're ripping at that football, and he keeps his feet to around the 10.
They really are. They were trying to strip the ball instead of make the tackle, and he almost popped it out of there. Gets a tough couple yards there on first down.
Well, I hope we're not playing for 3 points. We need another 8.
Yeah.
All spotted right at the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 8 for the Dogs of Swany. We'll get the next play call in. About 20 seconds on the 25-second clock. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Frier will be the receiver to the far side of the field, along with Old Mo.
Got to hurry a little bit.
Shotgun formation. Sidecar right will be Fed. Looking to the corner of the end zone, and we got a wide open receiver, but we just overthrew him. Little crossing route. Wow.
Yeah, I almost wonder.
That might have been a holding call anyway.
What the penalty was, but man, he was wide open. I mean, quarantined out there. We just overthrew him. I think that was Frier.
Frier, yes, it was. Now he's pointing. I don't know who he's pointing to.
He's talking to the coach from Godby's out to the numbers.
Wanting to know if he wants to take the penalty or make it 3rd down.
I'm not sure if it was a legal shift or what, but.
Or a pick. Because we were wide open.
I'm not sure why we got to call the coach to the numbers to do that, but we do, and wait and see what happens.
Yep, just waiting on them officials. Actually, to see the call, number 1, and then see if they took it. Oh, illegal procedure against Swany, and they are going.
Seemed like an awful lot of time.
Looks like there was 2 penalties.
Also the pass interference on the Bulldogs.
Apparently they.
So they did whatever you want to call that. I don't know about pass interference, but probably
some kind of rub. But did they enforce both penalties? Because that was about a 15-something yard penalty there.
Yeah, it was a big one. Backed us up all the way to the 25-yard line. Mercy, got to get it all the way to the 2 for a first down. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Fed to his right, handoff to Fed, and he gets knocked down right around the 24. And that'll bring up 3rd and long for Swany. And it's getting pretty close to field goal range and being out of it.
Yeah, I think you're probably on the fringe right now of any kind of comfort zone that you might have, but would have liked to see maybe a screen pass there or something a little different.
We'll see what happens here. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage. Godby digging in on the other side. 7:20 and counting down in the 4th quarter. We trail by 2. And we have the ball right around the 20, maybe the 24-yard line. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Little play action to feed. Looking, and he's going to scramble out of pressure and finally throw it, and they're holding us down the field.
No penalty.
And they finally threw it.
A flag.
Wow.
Finally.
Yeah, Frier was being held. I mean, the jersey was in his hand.
Well, I don't know if the flag, he just couldn't find it in his back pocket or what. Maybe that's the case, but I don't think these are automatic first downs, so that's what high school football, but it will put us 2nd and manageable.
Well, the good thing is it's going to move the ball forward, put us closer if we can't convert here.
Right. our chances have increased dramatically for a field goal if we don't get a first down here on this repeated third down, one would think.
At the 7-minute mark, here of the fourth quarter.
Godby has been hurting themselves via the penalty tonight on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, it's going to put the football just about where we started out this whole thing.
Yeah.
The only problem is it's third down for Swany. See what we do here. Godby still in that 4-man front. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers set near side. 1 to the far side of the field, single back in the backfield. Watson will be the H-back right behind the tackle. We'll bring motion with Mo. He'll come in front and cut up the field. Play action, looking for Frier in the corner. Nowhere to go. Boy, we almost get tripped up. And we're going to throw it to the corner of the end zone, and it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, it is going to be incomplete. That was a dangerous pass downfield there. Got a Cougar hurt on the play.
Yeah, he's down right around probably the 18-yard line. I was going to see if he was going to get up or we need to do something else.
4th annual Welborn Cornbread Festival will be held on Saturday, November 1st in downtown Welborn. Festivities include a cornbread and chili cook-off, a blueberry pancake breakfast, live music from the Rock Bluff Band, plus a children's corner. Plenty of vendors, including the Just Christmas Craft Market. It's a full day of family fun, November 1st in Welborn, Florida. And so it's going to be 4th down, Andy, and field goal to go, probably.
Yeah, the ball spotted on the 12, so you're usually 7 yards deep from there if this is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, we got an injured player out there on the field. We'll take a 30 on River Country Sports.
Carl, it's hurricane season again, and you still haven't cleared last year's debris. When you gonna get that done?
I just don't know when I'll have the time. Besides, there's too much for me to do all by myself.
Well, if you can't get it done, I know someone who can.
Morgan Tree and Debris can make short work of those trees. Give them a call today and stop worrying. Morgan Tree and Debris has all the right machinery to give you the results you need. Contact them at 386-249-0472. Tell them you heard about them on River Country Sports.
Back here at the old doghouse, the injured Cougar being helped off to the far side of the field. Comes up a little bit gimpy, but the good thing is he's getting over there pretty good. Maybe an ankle injury or knee, something like that, something slight.
Yeah, hopefully that young man will be okay. So Slaughter will come out now for Swany to attempt the field goal that would put us up by 1 here. Still a lot of time left to go in the football game.
Yeah, and the tee is going to be spotted right around the 19-yard line. We're just inside the near hash, which is a good thing. Puts us more in line. But all important is the snap, getting it on the tee, and then putting it through the upright for Slaughter. Little Bill, as you call him. Here's the snap, a little bit high one, pull it down, up, end over end.
Looks good.
And that hammer knocker is good. Somebody say, oh my, on the field goal.
Wow. That one would have been good from 36, maybe 40. Big field goal that time by a little bit.
It was. The Dogs of Swany take the lead, but boy, I'm telling you, Matt Campbell, there's a lot of time on this clock. 6:47 to go. The Dogs ahead 31-30.
Yeah, we'll see if we can take advantage of another one of those pooch kicks. They're kind of starting to grow on me a little bit. Not a big fan of them, but the last one worked out great. We'll see what we decide to do here on the kickoff.
Yeah, if we can recover it, I'm all for it.
Yeah, but if it doesn't work, I'm a good, what do they call it, armchair
yeah, that's right.
I have that.
Well, Slaughter with a big field goal, kicking from north to south, and he'll still be kicking north to south as he tees it up at the 40-yard line. Mercy. Dogs on top. See if we can stay there. Slaughter tees it up, and he puts a foot into it. Going to kick away this time. It's kind of a sidewinder roll, and their back picks it up late, right around the 5 or 6. We need coverage. Finds an open field on the far side. We run him to that sideline and run him out of bounds around the 32 or 33, and flags come a-fly, and we ran him all the way into the bleachers. And I can hear the fans screaming from over here.
Move that time by one of those dogs, and the other dogs are letting them know about, like, what are we doing? We just gave up a 15-yard penalty after
a good return. They'll bring it out close to the 50 when it's all said and done. 45. Mercy.
Yeah. Those are unfortunate, untimely penalties that are selfish. Can't really say any other thing about it. And it costs your team. We've seen that in college football with the Gators.
Yeah, it did one time. I saw that replay.
So with 6:40 left to go in the fourth quarter, we lead by 1, but Godby's going to have really good field position after the penalty.
Yeah, we're hanging on for dear life. And as they explained it to Coach Hall on the near sideline, I was thinking it was going to bring it out close to the 35, but still waiting.
Yeah, we're going to be all the way around the 50 by the time this is over with, 45, 50. Personal foul from the 30, 35, I'm not sure exactly where. Somebody is ejected from the game, so.
I think that's what they were telling Coach Hall. But
wow, that's a big one. So there must have been a personal foul plus a bunch of.
Something after the fact. I mean, it was on the far sideline. We couldn't really see much of it. Not once they ran through the players.
I think you say that's called giving them the business or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I've heard that from an official.
Yeah, so that goes, I think those go to a FHSAA review, and there's all kinds of lingering effects, so hopefully that's not the case, but unfortunate. Player ejected for Suwannee, unsportsmanlike conduct. And they're going to be they're going to be starting from the 45-yard line. They don't need help.
No, not the way they can throw the football. And that'll be on the far hash, right at the 45. Dogs lead at 31-30, but Godby has possession of the football. 3 receivers set to the near side, 1 to the far side. I see McMillan got okay after that. Thought he had a leg injury around the shin, but maybe it was just bruised. He'll be the lone back in the backfield. Roundtree will be the quarterback. Suwannee in a 4-man front. Backers stacked in behind them. And just waiting on the official to mark it for play. And here we go. Hunker down, Dogs. Hang on. Here's the snap. Dalder quick pass complete to number 15. Near side makes the catch. And he'll cross the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good quick pass there to the near side, to their flat. Just gets about 5-6 yards on first down. Clock is ticking, though. 6:24 left to go in the football game.
Yeah, that was Gerald Hall on that catch. Another one of those go-to receivers. They do have 4 of them. The quarterback, Daltrey, be in the gun once again. McMillan, alone back. 2 receivers to the short side. They got man coverage on the outside with a little safety help. And they'll hand it off to McMillan. He's done that 2 or 3 times. Cuts to the outside, across the 40, and we'll finally bang him down around the 37. He'll have a big first down.
Got you. Yeah, it is a big first down, and going to call timeout now, Andy, for the water break.
They will. As they take their water break, we'll get a swig ourselves. We'll take a 30 on rivercountrysports.com.
It's rodeo time in Live Oak, the 5th annual Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, October 17th and 18th at the Bob Holmes Covered Arena at the fairground.
Bull riding, bronc riding, barrel racing, roping, steer wrestling.
Tickets at the gate, adults just $10, 12 and under $5. The Swany River Roundup Pro Rodeo, presented by Pilgrims and sponsored by Visit Suwannee County. Friday and Saturday, October 17th and 18th. Live streamed on the 18th at rivercountrysports.com. Don't miss the rodeo. For more, visit SwaneeParks.com.
Back here at Charles Blaylock Field, the old Dogs of Suwannee trying to hang on to a 1-point lead. We're at the 6-minute mark here of the fourth quarter. Bad thing is Godby seems to be gaining at will. Via the pass, via the run. The Dogs got to shut it down. Daltrey in the gun, hand off to McMillan once again. He finds another big hole to the third. Boy, that jukes it out of our shorts almost. But then somehow one of them Dogs catches up with him around the 29. Looks like it was going to be a real big gainer.
Yeah, but he does get about 8-9 yards on first down right now. They've got something going. They got a lot of momentum going. We got some Dogs with hands on our hips, getting a little tired. A lot of two-way football players out there.
Well, what's happening, either the tackles are turning our ends in because all he's doing is dipping behind the tackle and then cuts it to the outside. You got to keep outside containment. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. McMillan, he'll be the long back. 2 receivers set to the far side. Look like we're going to walk up a linebacker. Now we back out. Number 1, Simmons will be the receiver near side. Here's the snap and a little play action. Looking. A lot of pressure. This Watson got a beat on the quarterback, and he's going to have to throw it away.
Yeah, he does. Watson with good pressure forces the pass to be thrown away outside the pocket, so no intentional grounding. Stops the clock with 5 minutes left to go. Still 3rd down and short for the Cougars.
See if they keep it on the ground to McMillan. They also, when they stack him in there, they like to run the quarterback. He's been gaining 2 or 3 every time they've done that, except that one time on the goal line.
Yeah, we've had a couple good goal line stances tonight of Suwannee defense.
Hunker down Dogs right here. Of course, they'd go for it on 4th anyway. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. McMillan right behind him. And a little handoff to McMillan, left side, finds a hole to the right, still on his feet, and he'll get the 1st down close to the 26.
Yeah, 1st down now for the Cougars.
I would start singing time is on this side.
I can't believe you just did that, but you did. All right. 4:49 and counting. Clock is ticking.
We need
hold
a takeaway.
1-point lead.
We need a takeaway. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. Single back in the backfield. That'll be McMillan. Simmons be out here to the near side. And Vickers to the far side of the field. They got that short slot. They like to throw it to him. That's Ja'Cory Mitchell, who is the H-back. Long snap count for Daltrey. 4-man front, hand off to McMillan. We come across it and we rip it to the turf from behind. What a great play by one of them old dogs.
Yeah, that was number 50, Colton Hagedorn. Tackle for a loss.
Clock is ticking. Be at the 4-minute mark by the time the ball was snapped, and then some.
And I'm just going to say they're going to be content with running this football, running that clock out, because their kicker does have plenty of legs. So they're in field goal range right now.
Right now. Daltrey, he'll be in the gun, single back in the backfield. McMillan, here he is, a little play action, looking across the middle, wide open receiver to the 5-4-3-2. And I think he got knocked down around the 1-yard line. I didn't see an indication as of yet.
Yeah, they're going to say he's just barely short. I mean, at about the 2-inch line, and just right down the middle of the football field is wide open. And, man, they have killed us with the passing game tonight.
Yeah, they've pretty much worked on him. He'll have some good stats when this one's over, and so will about 3 of his receivers. Oof. Shotgun formation for Daltrey. He's ran the ball about the last 2 times out of this set. Probably wants to get it to McMillan.
Oh, we hit him in the backfield.
Up, and somebody loses a helmet. Somebody had to call Dr. Gus now to put his toofy back in.
Maybe so. That looks like number 45 back there for Suwannee. That's old, big old
I think it's
Ja'Cory Brown. He's going to have to come out.
He's right in the middle of that dog line.
We stick the running back, though, in the hole.
Other thing is, them old dogs, we got about 5 across the front, maybe 6. Got them stacked in there. The quarterback, Daltrey, right at the line of scrimmage. Got an H-back and the running back. It'll be Daltrey, the quarterback. We stand him up. They get that push, and he finally pushes it across for the touchdown.
Yeah, they do, and it's going to be 36-31 now, and we'll see if they decide to try to go for 2. I would think they would, to try and make it a 7-point advantage.
Yeah, I would think that. From 1 yard out, the old quarterback. And they pretty much run that play on that little quarterback keeper. They got plenty of blocking on that side. We almost had him stacked up, but I don't know. Everybody learning that tush push. When you get stood up, somebody starts pushing from behind.
Yeah, so originally they ran the field goal kicker out there for the extra point. Now I think they just realized that they got to go for 2 to try and make it a 7-point advantage.
Daltrey, the quarterback, he'll be in the gun. Single back in the backfield, McMillan. The receiver set to either side, and then you got the H-back of the slot, Ja'Cory Mitchell.
Big play, and they're going to get a delay of game, which is...
That is even better.
It's on the coaches for the Cougars, and we'll take it. Although it does give them a little more room to run with the passing game. That's what I meant.
Yeah, one or the other. We'll have to see what happens here. Hold on to your armchair. I mean, the good thing is we're going to get the football back.
Yeah, with a good bit of time. But if we could stop this right here, we got a chance to win it with a touchdown.
Shotgun formation, little play action, looking to the corner, running for his life. Going to have to just throw it, and it's going to go incomplete. It wasn't picked, I don't believe, and it bounced to the receiver. It is incomplete. We turn them away from that old 2-point conversion, but Godby leads it 36-31. We'll take a 30 on River Country Sports. Oh, my.
No matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there. That's why Farm Bureau Insurance has been a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Local people, great rates, friendly service. That's the Farm Bureau Insurance promise. Farm Bureau Insurance, serving Florida for over 70 years. In Swany County, you'll find Farm Bureau in Brantford and in Live Oak. In Brantford on Drain Street, phone 935-1274. And in Live Oak on Dowling Avenue, call 362-1274. Farm Bureau Insurance.
Ooh, back here at the old doghouse, a nail biter. We just have under 3 minutes to somehow get 6 points.
Yeah, I mean, a touchdown wins it if we can do that.
Be looking for the onside kick. No, they don't do that. Puts a foot into it, and this time it's going to drive Frier to the 1 yard line. Up to the 10, the 15, and up to the 20. Still on his feet. He'll cross the 20 and be banged down around the 21 or 22 yard line. Them old dogs will be about, I guess, 79 yards from pay dirt.
Yeah, and 2 minutes, 33 seconds left to go, which is plenty of time.
Yeah, it will be. But got to running the football. I don't know how many timeouts we have left. It says we have 2 left. Right. Godby has 3. So we'll just have to see how it all goes here in these final 2.5 minutes.
And you got to think that Godby's probably going to be pinning their ears back, coming after us, trying to put pressure on Sykes.
Yeah, they figure we got to throw the football. We'll see what those linebackers do. They've been pretty much when they're coming, they're right at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Single back in the backfield. That is Fed. Hand off to Fed. Does a little stutter step. He's going to be hit, and maybe drives out to the 24.
Yeah, we got to move with a little sense of urgency. We got 2 minutes, 26, 25, 24, and 23, and
maybe we got a hook and lateral play.
I don't know, but we're using up a lot, and I mean a lot of time right now.
Yeah, getting this play call in.
Wow.
Dogs out of the huddle, up to the line of scrimmage. Godby digging in on the other side. We trail 36-31. Mercy.
Still.
They're going to get me tongue-tied. 2 receivers set to the near side. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. Short slot, little play action, and they're coming at us from the backside. We pick up that. Wide open receiver is Frier, and he'll get it all the way out to the 45, maybe the 46, and should stop the clock.
It will stop the clock. And that's a great throw and catch, great route ran by Frier. Secures the catch, gets upfield for a couple more, and keep the chains rolling.
Clock just started back. We got to get these plays in a little bit quicker.
Wow, they are. This is
wasting precious seconds. Dogs up to the line of scrimmage, and they need to be sprinting up there. Nose of the football right at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from there, and I think Godby's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Godby.
So we'll just keep it right here. And,
yes, we will.
Don't miss the Coach's Show. The Coach's Show each Monday here at River Country. Join TJ Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football. Brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and Suwannee County School District. The Coach's Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays here on rivercountrysports.com. We've let a lot of time click off the clock.
I was glad Godby called a timeout.
To be honest, they saved us there. I'm getting flashbacks to last week, USF Florida.
Well, we'll get this thing underway, and boy, not very many seconds left in it. 87 seconds left in this ball game. Swany has the football at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, it's go time. We got to go.
1st and 10. We got trips to the near side, but we got them all in tight. That's the short side of the field. Here's the snap, and looking, and Sykes is going to run to the sideline, and we make another completion to Frier to the other 40, and a 1st and 10 again.
We got to get up there and get ready to go with this next one.
I was wondering if they say he went out of bounds. I mean, the official on the near side is saying stop the clock. We're 40 yards from pay dirt. Now the officials spot it down, and they'll mark it for play.
And the clock is ticking, 1:16, 1:15, and we still don't have the play call in.
Just throw it to Frier or Moses if they're open. Shotgun formation for Sykes. 65 ticks left on the clock. I ain't talking about ticks on a dog back. Here's the Sykes crossing pattern across the middle, and I don't know if we saw the football, maybe for the official.
Yeah, I think we got a little inadvertent screen from the official. I don't think he picked up the football in time, and it hits the turf, but that does stop the clock with 59.5 seconds left to go.
36-31 ball game. Godby is ahead. We're 40 yards from the glory land. Dogs out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Got them trip receivers on the short side of the field. They're stacked in there. Fed will be the long back. Here they come. Sykes looking across the middle. Wide open receiver. We make the catch right around the 26. Should be another 1st down. That should stop the clock. This time it's old Mo.
Yeah, Moses with a nice catch. Sykes with a good pass over the middle. Clock stops. It's going to start, though, as soon as the ball is set, and we're going to call timeout. We got 54.7 seconds remaining. Looks like Godby takes a timeout, so that's their 2nd timeout of the half. So they have 1 left. We still have 2 timeouts remaining, and man, hopefully we're calling bunch plays like right here. So we have 1 play. We got the 2nd play already called, ready to go. Get to the line of scrimmage and go.
Yeah, we'll just keep it right here and try not to miss any action. We'll see what we can do that. I mean, we only got like 55 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, Corbett, don't miss the player spotlight and the Bulldog Bark at halftime of Dog Ball broadcast. The player spotlight with the current team members is brought to you by Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor for Suwannee County. The Bark is presented by Huntertainment. Join Keith Hunter with conversations with former dog greats. The Bulldog Bark and the player spotlight. Halftime features on Suwannee broadcast here on rivercountrysports.com.
Mercy, hold on to your armchair. We got 55 ticks left on the clock. We're trailing by 5. Ball spotted right around the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation for Sykes. I figure they're going to pin their ears back. Quick pass out here, and I don't even know if we turned around for the football yet, but it goes incomplete.
I don't know what happened. We had a miscommunication between Frier and Sykes on that one. 50.6 seconds to go, so about 4 seconds off the clock on that play, but 2nd down now.
Will be a 2nd down situation, 2nd down and 10 for the Dogs of Swany. And we need 26 in a half yard, or 26 in the nose of a football.
Sure do.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. Fed will be the long back in the backfield. He'll be sidecar right. Frier to the far side of the field. Old Mo and number 13, Harrington, to the near side. Here's the snap. Little play action. They come after us, and we're just going to have to throw it away more or less. It was intended for, I think it was Harrington.
Yeah, I couldn't get that dog's number over there. It looked like number, well, actually, I think it was trying to be a pass to Fed over there.
Over there,
like
yeah.
a little screen pass out of the backfield, but it hits the turf. Only 45 seconds left to go in the game. But right now, we got to get the 1st down, or at least some positive yardage, so we can go for it on 4th, obviously.
Yeah, need the 1st down here, at least some good positive yardage, just like you say. Thing about it is, I mean, they're pretty much pinning their ears back at the line of scrimmage.
A draw play here may not be a terrible idea with 2 timeouts.
Shotgun formation for Sykes. Fed will be to his right. Here they come again. We're going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. They got us by the jersey again, and there's no call. Yes, there is.
There was.
The officials from behind saw that about the 5-yard line. And if it was my arm, they'd have been yanking it off.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, the official from the trail side saw it, was waiting to watch the official at the play. He did not see it because it was trailing. He did make the right call, so should be a 1st down. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. 41 seconds still left to go on the clock. We'll wait and see, though, make sure that.
Yeah, they're still discussing it down there.
I don't know what there's to talk about.
Well, he saw him. had him by the jersey or the arm was Frier. And so it should be a 15-yard penalty.
And they're going to call holding on the defense, yeah,
holding.
so
Okay.
for sure. That'll
So
be a
that-
first down, which is huge. And
Will
now
be.
you have plenty of time, you would think.
You got 41 seconds left on the clock for the
Yeah.
end of this football game. And
I think you described this as a very deliberate officiating crew, but they've been fair both sides. I don't have any complaints tonight, but they
Yeah.
do take their time with the ball spotting and placement.
Mm.
So,
Well,
wow, how's that?
We've done that twice where we got a 9-yard penalty.
So,
It should have been at the first down marker.
how is this not first down?
But it's close.
If it was,
It is. It might be. I see the sticks over there.
Okay, so now it's first down. They just have to wait until you see. I'm like, if it's a 10-yard penalty and we had 10 yards to go. So we're inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone at the 16-yard line with 41 seconds left to go.
Hold on to your armchair. Sykes. He'll be set up in the gun right around the 21-yard line. Fed to his right. Little play action. Looking for the screen out there. Scrambling for his life. He's going to have to throw it away. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, and like you said, they're just pinning their ears back right now. 35 seconds left to go in the football game. I think we could, with 2 timeouts left, I think we could get away with a draw play, a run of some kind here. I don't think they would be expecting it, but we'll just wait and see what happens.
See what their linebackers are doing if we spread people out. See what go. We're getting the play call in from the near sideline. 35 seconds left on the clock. Them old dogs are 16 yards from the glory land. Out of the huddle and up to the line of scrimmage. Frier will be the receiver to the near side along with Moses. Then Harrington will be right at the hash. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Here's the snap, little play action. Here come the defensive ends. We got to step up. We got running room. You got to run it, and we're going to throw it, and they knock it away. You could have ran down to about the 6. We'd have had to call a timeout. We have 2 left.
Yeah, 27 seconds left to go, and missed opportunity there. I would like to have seen Sykes tuck that down and go. We got 2 timeouts remaining. Now it's 3rd down and 10.
Well, the thing is, we got 2 downs to pick up a first down and save a little clock time to score a touchdown. From the 16-yard line, down there in that Roundtree Moore 4 red zone. I'm hoping it's going to be the green zone.
Yeah.
For the Dogs of Swany.
Drama filled. Last 27.8 seconds left to go in this contest.
Dogs up to the line of scrimmage, trips to the left side of the field. Single back in the backfield. That'll be fed. Shotgun formation for Sykes. Here come those defensive ends. They're not going to let us outside, and we just throw it up to the corner of the end zone. It'll be incomplete.
Yeah, that was almost a wasted down again, and
brings
throw it
up 4th down.
Nobody there. Now it's 4th down. So this is it. First down or ball game.
Yeah, and it's going to be 4th and 10. So pretty much the big deal here is picking up 10 yards. Not so much the touchdown. You don't got to throw it in the end zone.
No.
You just got to get it inside the 6.
And I don't know why we haven't tried to get either a draw play in there with the 2 timeouts or try to get Watson involved in there out of the backfield with a pass. That's worked a couple of times tonight. But
yeah, I think they've had him on the line of scrimmage.
don't miss the Coaches Show each Monday here at River Country. Join TJ Vickers and Coach Kyler Hall for the latest on Bulldog football, brought to you in part by Van Carpet One, Farm Bureau Insurance, and the Suwannee County School District. The Coaches Show, 7 to 8 p.m. Mondays here on rivercountrysports.com. Looked like Branford's going to fall tonight to Oak Hall, 21-14.
Mercy. Well, that was a hard-fought battle by those 2 teams.
And our ball game comes down to this play. It's either going to be extended after a first down or
Cougar football.
Yeah, or we'll take a touchdown even.
And then all they have to do is take a knee.
22 seconds left to go. This is it. It comes down to this.
Here we go. Shotgun formation for Sykes. 2 receivers far side, one, and then we drop the football on the snap, and now we pick it up, and we're running for our life. The official gets out of the way, and we're going to have to chunk it or do something. We're still running circles, and you can't do that forever, but maybe you can. And it goes incomplete. Wow.
Well, that's going to be the ball game. 6.8 seconds left to go. And Swanee's going to come up short again.
Yep, they are. We couldn't even get a receiver open. And Godby will take over on downs with about just less than 7 seconds, and we'll fall 36-31 here in the old doghouse.
Wow.
And that one's hard to take.
Yeah, really the last 4 plays that we've ran have been not really successful plays. Let's just say that.
Not too much.
Godby will just take a snap and take a knee.
Take
this
a
one will be
knee,
in the
quarterback in the
books.
gun. They got a safety valve behind them, and that'll be the last play of the game. And them old dogs of Suwannee, a hard-fought battle, just couldn't dig it out. Had a chance, couldn't do it, and the dogs fall 31-36, Godby. And we'll take a big old break on River Country Sports.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Van Carpet One. For 78 years, we've been your local family-owned and operated floor covering store, and we can't wait to serve you. Let's go check out some of the stuff we've got and say hey to the guys.
Hey guys, this is Michael Van here at Van Carpet One. Wanted to show you our huge display of carpet. Got about 1,000 rolls for you that we can order. We also keep about 100 in stock that are on clearance, so please come down and give us a visit. We appreciate it.
Come in and see the largest tile collection in North Florida. Van Carpet One has every tile you could possibly imagine. If you can't find it here, they don't make it. Guys, take a look at this. This is just some of our options in waterproof vinyl plank, where we have the largest selection anywhere around here, including over 70 pallets in stock, ready to go right now. Come in and see our fantastic selection of elegant hardwood too, followed up by fantastic service that you expect from a company like Van Carpet One.
Come on in and see us.
We can't wait to serve you. And that's a boom shakalaka.
Your one-stop auto shop, J&W Automotive. You know, at J&W, they do paint and body work. Yeah, collision repair, paint jobs, bumper repair. They'll handle your insurance claim for you. At J&W, no job is too big or too small. They also sell vehicles, repair vehicles, retire vehicles, plus front-end alignments, AC work, computer diagnostics. They cut and program keys. They are your one-stop, all-in-one automotive shop. J&W Automotive. Highway 129 North in Live Oak. Call 364-1377. Online at jwautos.com.
Back over the old doghouse, Paul Langford Stadium. The Dogs fall to Godby in a hard-fought battle, 36-31. Had a chance really down there pretty close in their territory to maybe pull this thing out right at the end.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, everything kind of came down to the last 4 plays there. We had a chance from inside the Roundtree Moore Ford red zone 4 straight times, and the Cougars were able to turn us away 4 times in a row. And this one stings a little bit because you had everything in front of you. You had the opportunity. You fought. You gave up some big defensive plays in the game, but when it counted, you had a big goal line stance down there right before the half. A couple more goal line stances. We knocked away a couple extra, 2-point conversions, kept ourselves in the ball game, fought to the very, very last play, and just come up just a little bit short against a pretty talented, even though the record doesn't maybe show it, pretty talented Godby passing attack.
Yeah, they have a good passing attack. They can put points on the board, and just needed to stop maybe 1 or 2 more big plays. The Dogs were in it all night long, a good hard-fought battle, but we fall 36-31, and we'll take a break on rivercountrysports.com.
Wayne Frier Live Oak has the largest factory rebates with the best built manufactured homes on the market. We also have the best price per square foot with models starting at just $59.9. With prices like that, these homes are below factory invoice pricing. Ready to move now? Ask about our affordable land home packages. We guarantee Wayne Frier Live Oak can't be beat when it comes to price, service, and quality. Shop Wayne Frier Live Oak today or online at WayneFrierHome.com.
Shipping stress? No thanks. At the UPS store, it's packed fast, shipped smart, and made fun. Bring your package, track it with ease, and trust them with your most fragile stuff. They even handle Amazon returns. Plus printing, mailboxes, notary, yeah, they do it all. They even do large format printing. Pack it, ship it, love it. Only at the UPS store of Live Oak.
What is Kinetic Fiber Internet? It's internet at the speed of light that helps you do everything better. It's a dedicated connection to your home that keeps everyone connected at the same time. It's cutting-edge technology that grows with you and lets you browse, stream, and game with virtually no lag or buffering. Ultra-fast, ultra-reliable Kinetic fiber internet. Internet better.
Back here at Paul Langford Stadium, where the Dogs still down there talking in the corner on that home corner down around the 10 or 15-yard line. And, boy, that's just a heartbreaker right there. Swany trying to get their first win. And pretty much the big deal of that is we'll be taking on Hamilton County next Friday night. And it'll be the Godby Cougars. They'll be playing against Childs there in Tallahassee at Godby High School. So both teams with good opponents to face next. And tell you, just some a good, hard, physical football game tonight.
Yeah, it really was. I thought the defense, despite giving up some of the big plays on the passing game in the first half, they stifled the run. They were holding their own on the line of scrimmage, so some improvement there, but just not able to punch it in there at the end was the offense. And you got to give credit to the Cougar defense as well. But that was a tough one.
Yeah, they used their. I thought that Godby might have been blowing their timeouts, but they were taking the timeouts and setting their defensive schemes and pretty much saying, we're going to come after the quarterback, and they put a lot of pressure on us, and we just couldn't get it done. I mean, in that fourth quarter, Godby got a field goal at the 11:52 mark, and and then Sykes got a quarterback sneak, and then Slaughter with a big field goal, but then all of a sudden at the 2:46 mark, they take it down there, and on the quarterback sneak, Daughtry scores once again, and that was the last time. That's all they needed.
That was all they needed, and we were able to come up with some big first down plays there with Frier making some good catches, with Sykes, feeding them in there, and maybe you can look back on it and second guess. It's easy for us. I thought we could have ran the football maybe a little more down there in the red zone with the 2 timeouts. I think we left a timeout on the board, but that's easier said than done. Now we go with what we do, and it just didn't come out our way tonight.
Yeah, hats off to the Dogs, valiant effort, and we just have to get after it next week. We'll take a break on River Country Sports. Oh, my.
In the heart of the red zone is where the game is won, and you need a dealership that knows about scoring big. At Roundtree Ford, we've scored this area's largest selection of new and pre-owned inventory. And right now, we're scoring rates as low as 0%. It's time to get out of the stands and score big in the Roundtree Ford red zone. At Roundtree Ford, the customer always wins. So make your next ride a touchdown at RoundtreeMillFord.com today.
Uh-oh, better call Bennett.
When it comes to glass, in this area, folks know to call Bennett's Glass Company. Serving Live Oak and the surrounding areas for over 50 years. Their reputation speaks for itself. From commercial to residential, new construction, remodeling, custom glass, auto glass, shower doors, mirrors. Tell your insurance company you want Bennett's. Bennett's Glass Company on Gold Kiss Boulevard in Live Oak, 386-362-2295. When glass breaks, better call Bennett's.
It's a home day tonight as the Dogs welcome the Cougars of Godby in the doghouse. At Live Oak Jewelry, you can make it a home day too. From choosing from a wonderful selection of styles of rings, pendants, and earrings at the LOJ, be sure and check out our new selection of affordable lab-grown diamond jewelry. It's all at Live Oak Jewelry, proudly serving the Suwannee County area for 79 years.
And welcome back to Blaylock Reeves Field at Langford Stadium for the final time tonight. Suwannee Bulldog football on rivercountrysports.com is brought to you in part by Farm Bureau Insurance, Van Carpet One, Suwannee Parks and Recreation, J&W Automotive, Wayne Frier Homes, Beef O'Brady's in the Live Oak UPS Store, Kinetic by Windstream, Roundtree Ford Red Zone, Bennett's Glass Company, Live Oak Jewelry, Morgan Tree and Debris, Suwannee County School District, West Haney Chevrolet, the pregame show, Bean Painting, the Coach's Corner, halftime show, Hunter Abercrombie, your Edward Jones financial advisor for Suwannee County, and the player spotlight. The scoreboard sponsor, Tippins Insurance Agency. Follow Suwannee County football all season long. Like and subscribe to the channel and catch all the exciting action of Brantford Buccaneer and Suwannee Bulldog football exclusively on rivercountrysports.com. To sponsor our broadcast or to get more information, contact River Country Sports. Our email address is rivercountrysports@gmail.com or by U.S. mail, P.O. Box 346, Live Oak, Florida 32064. The River Country broadcast team. Streaming producer Tammy Neal, camera operator Sawyer Brooks, Lucy Roberts, and Dusty Morgan. Tip and scoreboard operator is Tatum Brooks. On color tonight, Matt Campbell, and the play-by-play Hall of Famer, Andy Day. So, we'll see you again next week. You've been listening to Bulldog Football on rivercountrysports.com.
That's probably what I'm on.